Bills fans, come on! It's Monday Night Football, and where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hashtag Sports. My name's Joe. Got some new Hashtag Sports swag. I appreciate it, and I'm going to be supporting all season long. I love this stuff. I hope you guys love it too. As you guys get in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. Like this video. Share this video. Look, I've already heard of three people I know who don't get the game right now. Whether it's because their streaming services don't have it, whether it's because they're busy doing something else, whatever the case might be, they're not at the game. They're not watching the game. I know a guy at work who might be joining us as well. Share this video. Let them know, listen, just because you're at work, just because you're somewhere you don't want to be, just because you don't have ESPN, just because you don't like whoever's calling this game, I forget who it is because it's not Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. They're doing the other game. But just because you don't like them doesn't mean we can't have a good time. Bills Mafia, welcome. Welcome to Hashtag Sports. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell because I go live for every single Buffalo Bills game. All of them. And that includes next week, Sunday Night Football against the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens getting a big win yesterday against the Dallas Cowboys. Almost let them come back, though. Almost let them come back, right? They were up comfortably late in that game, and then the Cowboys came back. It turned into a 3-point contest. So gotta get through the Jaguars tonight, but then a big game next week. And next week we start our 3 road games in a row, and that includes. Why am I wearing these right now? And that includes the game against Baltimore, and then we got, I think, the Texans, and then the Jets. So 3 big games, all 3 of those games against potential AFC contenders when it comes to the Super Bowl. Listen, we need to win these games in conference. You know, the Chiefs have not Chiefs, I'm sorry. Excuse me. But some teams, like Baltimore, has a loss against the NFC team. Stuff like that. Doesn't matter as much. When it comes to tiebreakers, that does not matter. We need to win these AFC contests. We have 4 in a row, 5 in a row if you include one last week against the Miami Dolphins. Buffalo Snowy's in. How you doing? Daniel's in. Welcome. Good morning, Buffalo Snowy. What time is it there? Am I waking you up early? Are you waking up earlier than you normally would to watch some Buffalo Bills football? Less than 15 minutes away from watching the Bills play the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars come into this game 0-2. Definitely not where they want to be. They have to show that same type of desperation that the Ravens did yesterday against the Dallas Cowboys. Now, will it equate to a win? Don't know yet. But the Jaguars have to show that desperation. 12:02 a.m. The a.m. just kicked off for Buffalo Snowy. So when he said good morning, he meant literally it just started. So you're staying up late with us, and I appreciate it. Hey, John. Hey, Amy. Good to see you again. As everyone comes in, hit that thumbs up button. Like this video. Leave some comments. Let me know where you're watching from. And what's your score prediction? Because I'm going to give you my score prediction right before kickoff. As you guys know, if you watch our Ryan and I do razor sharp picks every Wednesday. Not that sharp. I promise you that. But, you know, the razor's getting very dull. But you know that I have the Bills winning this game. But I have, as of Wednesday, the spread was 5.5. That's come down quite a bit, which makes me happy because I got an extra point than most people betting on this game. If you're betting on this game time, I have the Bills winning this game. I have the Jaguars covering that 5.5-point spread, which is what was at on Wednesday. Don't know if I have them covering that 4-point spread, 3.5, whatever is at now. But that was what I picked on Wednesday, so I'm giving you my score right before we kick off. John comes in and says, revenge game tonight. Remember, last year we lost to Jacksonville in London after Jacksonville spent 2 straight weeks in London. So they kind of had a home game there. DJ comes in giving the score 24-17. He has the Buffalo Bills winning. Remember last year in London, that's the game where Matt Milano went out. Well, we don't know about that because he's already out. And so are some other key pieces to our defense. We are going to go over the inactives for tonight's game as well. Some big names on both sides of the ball. And by that, I mean both the Bills and the Jaguars. Both sidelines suffering from some major issues. Not nearly as major as San Fran, don't get me wrong, but they have some issues on both sides. 32-18 Buffalo. Not sure. I don't know how it's going to be 32-18. It might be. Honestly, if it ends 32-18, I would not be surprised if we found out that was the first 32-18 final score in NFL history. Not right off the top of my head, without any research at all, I promise you there have been less than 5 of those results in NFL history, and the NFL is over 100 years old. But 32-18, says Amy. We'll see what happens. Obviously, anything can happen in the NFL. Those scores are possible. It's possible to score 32. It's possible to score 18. And with the new rules, 2-point conversions from the 2 or 3 yard line, and kick extra points from the 25 or whatever it is. Sometimes teams go for 2-pointers a little bit more. Maybe we get safety in there. I'd be okay with that. Also, give me some bold predictions. Bold predictions over on this side. Over on this side, there's nothing. Over on this side, give me some bold predictions. I will appreciate that as well. Like I said, we are going to go over the inactives for both teams today. I am going to give you the roster breakdown for the Buffalo Bills, presented to you by Buffalo Bills PR on Twitter. If you are a Bills fan and you want to follow everything going on with the Buffalo Bills, make sure you follow Buffalo Bills PR over there on Twitter. Do a great job. They break down a game day roster for you every single day. Christopher says it's 7 a.m. here in the Philippines. Never too early, too late to join Joe for the Bills win. I appreciate that, and hopefully this is a Bills victory. And this is one of those games where Jacksonville always plays the Bills. These two teams always play each other tough. It seems like, at least. It seems like. And we know about the Jaguars having that desperation, right? They have that desperation where they need a victory. Only one team since like 2010 or 2015, I forget what Ryan's stat was on Wednesday, only one team has started 0-3 under the new format and made the playoffs, okay? So it doesn't happen very frequently, and that's something that Jacksonville knows. That's something that Doug Peterson knows. And Doug Peterson, being a veteran head coach, he's going to have his team ready to play today. We saw Trevor Lawrence warming up. He's going to be ready to go today. So the Buffalo Bills will have a tough contest. Josh Allen has lost his last 2 Monday Night Football games. We talked about last week he's 7-0 on Thursday nights. Loves Thursday nights. Not the biggest fan of Monday nights. So we'll see if that extra rest maybe gave him a little more time to figure things out, and that will come in handy for this Monday Night Football game. But let's talk about the inactives. And first, we're going to talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars. And again, like I said, some big inactives for both teams. And for me, when I look at the Jacksonville Jaguars inactives, I look at Evan Ingram, tight end, say that's a big loss for this Jacksonville Jaguar team. Not nearly as big as some of the Bills' losses, but then you look at the defensive tackle, Jordan Jefferson, he's out, losing offensive tackle, Javon Foster. Defensive end is Zezi Atamua. That's a big one. Miles Cole at defensive end, and Cole Van Lanen also at offensive tackle. So you look at 2 offensive tackles out. That's going to hurt your offensive line depth, right? If another player goes out in this game, you don't want to see that happen. But if it happens, then you lose that depth at the offensive line position that is already not there with these 2 players being out. At safety, you got Darnell Savage, who I believe does not play 100% of the snaps, but I believe he does play a significant role in that defense. Miles Cole, obviously, big name defensive end. Jordan Jefferson and Evan Ingram, you don't want to see those guys out. You don't want to see those guys out if you're a Jacksonville Jaguar fan. Obviously, going to be a tough road, especially on defense, for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Being at home is huge. Yeah, being at home is huge, and that's another thing that we know it's important, not only to win games in division, but when you're in conference, but win your home games, right? If you defend your home, let's say you defend your home, let's say you have 8 instead of 9 games at home, that's 8 wins. That's 8 wins. And then you're just on your way. Right now, the Buffalo Bills 1-0 at home, beating Arizona week 1. Want to see them go 8-0 at home. 8-0 at home this season. We only have 8 home games, 9 away games this year. But that's okay. That alternates. There's no rhyme or reason, so that's fine. Darrington says 31-20 Bills. Jags have inactives. The Bills should take advantage. Yes, absolutely. Like I said. But you look at the Bills side of the ball, and I'm going to show you right now, not much better, okay? Not much better when it comes to the Buffalo Bills inactives for today's game. Let me do that for you so we can see it a little bit better. You look at the inactives, Teron Johnson, that's a big loss. That's a big loss. Who knows how long he's going to be out for? But I personally, if you guys watch this channel, you know I love Teron Johnson. I think he's one of the more underrated corners in the league. I think that he's come up in a lot of big moments for the Buffalo Bills. I think about interception against Mahomes in a regular season game. Think about the interception against Baltimore in the playoffs. Just a lot of big moments that he has had for this team. So him being out is always a huge factor, in my opinion. Hate to see that. Edwards is out. Terrell Bernard, again, another big loss for the Buffalo Bills. And we know that he's going to be out for a few weeks. Now, he wasn't put on IR yet, but he can always be put on IR later and then be backtracked when he first started being inactive. So let's say later through this week, they find out that he won't play for a few more weeks, put him on inactives. That actually starts this week. So we don't have to worry about 4 more weeks without him. But I think it's going to be about 4 weeks without Bernard on this team, if not more. He did get fortunate news that he didn't suffer significant damage, not requiring surgery. But he's still going to be out for a little while. Buffalo Joe is active. Let's see if he has a big game today. And like I said, we'll go through the whole Buffalo Bills roster for today's contest as well, going through the inactives right now. The other 2 men on there have been on there all season long. Ryan Vandermark. Ryan Vandermark was on the active roster, I think, for week 1. And I know this guy's been inactive because I can barely pronounce his name correctly. And there's no shot in hell I'm pronouncing this guy's name correctly, even if I hear it 200 times. Ulofoshio. Let's do that. Does that sound good? Ulofoshio. Is that close? I don't know. But anyhow, he is inactive for today's contest as well. But you look at the active roster, we look at the guys playing today, and I think that we are very happy with the team that we have. We know that McDermott's going to have this defense ready to go, and Babich is going to have this defense ready to go. Through 8 quarters of football, this defense has played 6 good quarters and 2 bad quarters, right? The first 2 quarters of the NFL season were not great for the Buffalo Bills. But we came back in the second half of that game. The Bills won that game. The defense held their own. The only touchdown for Arizona in that one in the second half was a special teams touchdown, which I think our special teams is a problem. I don't know if you guys agree with me or not. Through 2 games, I think our special teams is a problem. I want to see Tyler Bass kicking into the end zone every single time. But we did see Tyler Bass miss a field goal last week as well. Sam Arnold's looked pretty good at punting, but the coverage has seemed to not be there at times. So 2 games into the season, there's plenty of time to do better at special teams, to coach it up and to figure things out. But through 2 games, I don't like the way this Buffalo Bills special teams unit is looking. You guys let me know in the comment section if you agree or not. The Prince never played in Buffalo, right? He's in for a rude awakening. I don't know. I don't know if he's playing Buffalo. Yeah, he has. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has. 2018, 2019? No, I think 2019. I figure I was at a game where I'm pretty sure he was playing. I was in Buffalo. So wasn't that the game where there was a fight? Leonard Fournette got into a fight with I want to say that it involved Deion Dawkins, but I don't remember 100%. But I think he was in that game, but you can let me know if I'm wrong. I sometimes am. All right, looking at the Buffalo Bills roster, we know the quarterback position, number 17, Josh Allen, backed up by Mitchell Trubisky. Unfortunately, we've seen a few injuries this year to the starting quarterback position and some more yesterday. Skylar Thompson went down. You had Justin Herbert go down. You had Purdy go down for a little bit. Like some injuries piled up at that quarterback position. So even though I do not want to see Josh Allen get hurt, Mitchell Trubisky has to be ready to go for the Buffalo Bills if it does come down to that. You look at the offensive line, Cedric Van Prongranger, Osiris Torrance, also for the Buffalo Bills. You have Connor McGovern, Talon Grable. I think he's new, right, this week. Alec Anderson, Deion Dawkins, David Edwards, and Spencer Brown. Running backs, you got James Cook, Ray Davis. I really like what Ray Davis has done so far this year for the Buffalo Bills. I think he's added a little spark at times for the Buffalo Bills, and it's kind of made me happy to see. So look for him to maybe have an impact in this game. I know a lot of people are looking at James Cook and what he did last Thursday, 3 touchdowns. That was awesome. But I expect to see more of Ty Johnson and Ray Davis. 5 wide receivers. We got Keon Coleman, Curtis Samuel, Khalil Shakir, Mac Hollins, and MVS. So nothing new there. It's been those 5 guys through the first 3 weeks of the season now. If you look at our tight ends, same 3 guys, Quentin Morris, Dalton Kincaid, and Dawson Knox. I have with, again, if you use hashtag sports, go to betdsi.eu, link in the description. Promo code HTAG. Right now, one of my prop bets is Dalton Kincaid scores a touchdown, anytime touchdown, and the Bills win this game. That's one of my bets. You thought that was Blake Bortles? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Someone in the comment section could let us know who that was. The game where Fournette and Dawkins got into a fight. But that's why I have that at tight end. You look at our defense, Von Miller looking really good at the start of the season. Love to see it. Love to see it. Von Miller looking good. Greg Rousseau, Javon Solomon, AJ Epineza, Jawan Smoot, and Casey Tuhill. Also on the defensive edge, defensive tackle, you got Dwayne Carter, Ed Oliver, Daquan Jones, and Austin Johnson. I believe this is his first game with the Buffalo Bills, so see how he does in today's contest. Linebackers, you got Nicholas Moreau, Dorian Williams, Joe Andreessen. And again, as someone said, Buffalo Joe is in the lineup today. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Shaq Lawson. Yeah, that's it. Shaq Lawson and Fournette. Was it Blake Bortles at quarterback for Jacksonville, or was it Lawrence? That's all we got to know. But yes, Buffalo Joe is in the lineup today. Let's see what he does at linebacker. Still, the Buffalo Bills only carrying 4 linebackers and Balin Spector as well. Defensive backs, you got DeMar Hamlin doing a pretty good job this season. Kyer Elam, Tyler Rapp, Cole Bishop. Still want to see him make a bigger impact in this offense. Again, this will only be a second game, missed week 1. So let's see if in this defense, let's see if he makes a bigger contribution. Brandon Cogrington, we're going to see him mostly on special teams, has had a couple big returns already. Rasul Douglas, Cam Lewis with 2 interceptions last week, tied for the league lead with 2 interceptions. Let's see if we can get another one today. No, I'm sorry, that was Jamarcus Ingram with the 2 interceptions, and he is tied with the league. And Christian Benford, then you got Todd Bass, Sam Martin, and Reed Ferguson, special teams guys. We've talked about them before. But let's go back. While we have time, we have a few minutes here before the game starts. Let's go back to that Leonard Fournette, Shaq Lawson fight. Who was the quarterback of the Jaguars? What year was that? 2019? I think that's pre a vid that I can't say. I don't know. Do they allow you to say that now on YouTube? I have no idea now that it's over. Hopefully for the rest of our lives. But I could. When was Trevor Lawrence drafted? See, I don't even know this stuff anymore, guys. Bills. Here it is, November 25th, 2018. Does that sound right? I can't believe I went to a Bills game into Buffalo in November just because. No, I wouldn't want to do that. Leonard Fournette. No, you're right. It was Blake Bortles. I'm wrong. It happens every once in a while. Like I said, it was Blake Bortles. Minshew? No, it was not Minshew. It was Blake Bortles. So, yeah, this might be the first time Trevor Lawrence is in Buffalo. Primetime game. Good time to be in Buffalo. Hopefully he was able to eat some buffalo wings before the game. What else are you going to do while you're in Buffalo, right? What else are you going to do? Visit the Falls. You got to visit the Falls, which is like 30 minutes away, even though ESPN makes it seem like it's right next door. So we're going to see the Falls. How many times do we see the Falls coming back from commercial break tonight? Like 4 times, 5 times? And we're going to see someone cooking up buffalo wings as well at some point. So, anyhow, that's what the Buffalo Bills roster looks like today for the game between the Bills and the Jaguars. Again, the Bills roster brought to you by Buffalo Bills PR on Twitter. Again, if you don't have, if you're not following them on Twitter or X, do you guys still call it Twitter? Like, am I crazy that I still call it Twitter? I just want to know what everyone else does. I still call it Twitter. I still go to twitter.com when I use, when I'm putting the URL instead of using the app. Like, I still get confused when I'm looking for Twitter because I'm still looking for a bird with a blue back screen with a blue background, and I can't find it. So I just like go through my apps like 3 times. I am an old man. I'm an old man. Get off my lawn. Let's watch the Bills win. This is why I hang out with you guys, so that way no one has to come down to the basement with me, right? Like, I don't want people here with me. That's insane. Who wants that nonsense? But I do like hanging out with you guys. You're crazy whether you're this is very true, Spin. This is very true. I was crazy way before Twitter was ever invented. When was Twitter invented? I don't even know. But I guarantee you I was crazy before Twitter. And I'll be crazy well after Twitter. Just who I am. Remember MySpace? MySpace is still around. I didn't even know MySpace was still around. Most of you probably don't even know what MySpace is. MySpace, your space, we all have our own space. But yeah, it's still around. It's just for music now, I guess. I don't know. I don't pay much attention. Throughout the game, guys, I will be keeping you updated on the Cincinnati game, which starts, I think, an hour after the Bills game. We'll go over some scores from around the league, from yesterday's game, Thursday's game, talk about some of the big storylines from the NFL. Looks like they have more updates on the Purdy injury. Derwin James was suspended. Won't be surprised if the Saints player who hit the Eagles wide receiver gets suspended as well for his hit yesterday. It was a gruesome hit from behind. Definitely something that shouldn't be allowed. I think it was flagged on the play. Who on the D-line do I think is going to be an X factor today? Well, I think it's very important to get because I think they're going to try to run ETN in this game. And I think that it's very important to get some pressure in the middle. So I'm looking at the defensive tackle position, and I'm going to look at Daquan Jones. If you're looking at, like, Ed Oliver can be your choice, but to be honest, other than late in last week's game, I haven't heard much from Ed Oliver this season. I'm going to go with Daquan Jones, stuffing the run, forcing the Jaguars to have to go to the pass a little bit more than they want to. Maybe to get them behind schedule as far as second and longs, third and longs when they try to run the ball, and then the game's in Trevor Lawrence's hands. I like that idea. I really do. If you take away the running game, make them one-dimensional, I think that's a huge plus, and I think the way we do that is with Daquan Jones in the middle, Ed Oliver in the middle as well. I think that's where our X factors have to be. You look at week 1, it was Rousseau who was the clear X factor in that game. You look at last week, I would easily say that Von Miller was one of those disruptors last week in that game. Give me 1 second. So that's, so I think if you're looking for someone different than the last 2 weeks, they're talking to Von Miller right now. But I'm going to go with Daquan Jones. How about you? What do you think? Who do you got? Who do you got as the X factor in today's game? Just curious. I'm just curious who you got. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. There we go. All right. Sorry, had to fix that. 5 moderators in here. You guys can help me out with that as well. Really appreciate it. But yeah, they were just talking to Von Miller as Bills Mafia gets ready to host a Monday night football game. Last time the Bills hosted Monday night football was against the Broncos last season. I think a lot of us remember how that one turned out. Hoping for a better result this time against Jacksonville Jaguars. But again, this is a desperate Jacksonville Jaguars team. So I told you right before kickoff, I'd give you my keys to victory, and I'll also give you my score prediction. Again, if you haven't dropped your score prediction in the comment section, do that. Let me know your score prediction. Always love doing that. See who gets the closest by the end. So one of my first key to victory, I just recently talked about that, stopping ETN, making them go off script, off schedule, right? Those second and longs, third and longs, we need to try to get them in those situations. I trust the Buffalo Bills, if they can stop the running attack, to be able to stop Gabe Davis and Christian Kirk. I trust that. I'm okay with that. They just shut down Waddle and Hill. They just shut them down, 11 days ago. So now we get Christian Kirk and Gabe Davis. Now, two completely different wide receiving groups, right? Don't act like if we see Kirk and Davis go off today, don't be like, oh, well, we could stop Waddle and Hill, but we can't stop these two guys. Two totally different groups. Also, two totally different quarterbacks. Also, two totally different offensive lines. Also, two totally different offensive coordinators. Those all go into effect when you talk about games. So it's not just, oh, we were able to stop Hill and Waddle, so we should be able to stop Kirk and Davis. No, it doesn't always work that way. But I think I like our chances if the Buffalo Bills stop ETN early, that we're able to stop Gabe Davis, Christian Kirk. No Ingram today. So whoever the tight end is today, we're going to stop those guys. I see 5 sacks. Groot, Vaughn, and Oliver having a good night. I'm good with that. Conrad says AJ going to have a good game. Buffalo Snowy says Vaughn talking a good game. Yeah, listen, I love how Vaughn's looked over the first 2 weeks of the season. I really do. Is he back to old Von Miller? No, but he will never be that guy. He will never be Denver Broncos Von Miller. That's just not who he is anymore. You come back from ACL tear, you're never that guy again. And I said that about Aaron Rodgers. We're like, oh, if he goes back to Green Bay, he'll never be that guy again. He will never be that guy again. Of course, Aaron Rodgers right now leads the league in passing, but he will never be Green Bay Packers MVP Aaron Rodgers again. I say the same thing about Deshaun Watson. Everyone's like, oh, if he can be like the guy we saw in Houston. He had basically 2 years of no football. He's never going to be that guy again. Alan's Gatorade commercial is fired. No, I've never seen it. Use our tight end. My second key to victory. Okay, and I said this earlier on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, do that. Sometimes I post good stuff. Sometimes I put stupid stuff. Sometimes I don't post anything for a while. But follow me on Twitter, and you'll get all of it. But I said on Twitter, the Buffalo Bills, as of right now, as a defense, have allowed teams to convert 50% of their third downs. Our third down defense needs to be on point today. Because I don't know if Trevor Lawrence is going to give us 3 turnovers in this game. I don't know if our defense is going to score a touchdown to help us out in this game. Our defense cannot allow 50% conversion rate on third downs. I want to see below 30% in this game today. And if it's 3rd and 7 and longer, I want to see a goose egg. I want to see 0%. Is that possible? Not all the time, but that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. And the last thing I want to see is third down conversions by penalty. How many times have we seen a defensive holding on like a 3rd and 7, 3rd and 11, automatic first down? It's just the most annoying thing. 3rd and 4, encroachment, first down. Just the most annoying thing to see penalties that lead to first downs, okay? So I don't want to see any of that. Make sure the Buffalo Bills defense does not allow Jacksonville to get over 50% third down conversions if we want to win this game. Also, Josh Allen needs to protect the football. Josh Allen threw 2 games, 0 interceptions, only that 1 fumble early in week 1. Keep protecting the football. Everyone in the preseason, everyone throughout your whole career has called you a turnover machine. Turnover machine. All he does is turn the ball over. If he goes 3 weeks without an interception, with the only turnover being that week 1 fumble, I think that's something that Bills fans all in unison can be very excited about then. Very excited about. I don't know how many times Josh Allen's gone 3 games throughout his 3-game stretch without an interception, but it hasn't been many stretches. Maybe 2 in his whole career. So hopefully it's something that we can, Josh Allen can continue to improve on, and we can go stretches, because come playoff time, we'll have to have a stretch like that again. We'll have to have a stretch like that again if the Buffalo Bills want to advance far in the playoffs this season. So those are my 3 keys to victory. Don't see Trevor Lawrence in commercials. They know who pays the bills. For a while, we didn't see Josh Allen in commercials, right? For a while, we didn't see Josh Allen in anything. But then, yeah, he's gotten a few over the span of his career now. Mostly past 2, maybe 3 seasons, he's really started getting some. But I personally am not stay away from commercials. Stay away from, unless you tell me, and I'm pretty sure this is how it probably works. During the off season, he does a couple commercials that get sprinkled throughout the season, right? Like he doesn't do commercials after this game. He's not gonna go do a commercial. I hope that's how it works. Whatever you do in the off season, I don't care as long as you're there for for mandatory camp and all that kind of good stuff. I hope that you just continue to work on your game through the season. Continue to work on your game. Bill Smith 1970s in the house. Appreciate you being here. Has been a while. Where you been the first 2 weeks, man? Where you been? We're chilling. We're having a good time. We're 2-0. And now if the Bills lose today, I might tell you never come back. Just kidding. Just kidding. Always come back. The Bills have won plenty of games with you here. So you come back anytime. So it looks like the Bills will get the ball first. So my score prediction is 24-20 Buffalo. That's my score prediction. By the way. As the kickoff, I didn't even see the kickoff coming. But the Bills will get the ball to start this game, which means they won't get the ball to start second half. Unless Jacksonville says, no, we'll kick it to them again. Unless Jacksonville says they want to kick to start second half. So I officiate high school and football and levels below high school as well. I've actually had that happen to me, where the team has come out at halftime and says, no, we'll kick. And so the same team is received in the first and second half. Shotgun formation. Bills going left to right. Cook in the backfield. He's going to be the intended target on first down. He gets a first down. Gets about 15, maybe 19 yards. Gets close to midfield. It's going to be first and 10 Buffalo. Hey, Gary. Good to see you. Yeah, we lost the toss. But that's okay. Again, if we score 31 points in the first half, it's not going to matter. Good play on first down. Cook with another nice run after the catch. And it's going to be first and 10 from the Bills' 49-yard line. Allen, shotgun. Cook to his right. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. 2 to the top. Allen looking to throw again on first and 10. This one incomplete. Intended for Kincaid. Did a 10-yard out route. And Allen just led him a little too far. Don't know if he was slow getting out of that out. Maybe he got held up at the line, too, to slow down his momentum. But it's now second and 10. Expect a run play to Cook here on this one. Although Allen lines up. Yep, shotgun. Once again, this is third straight shotgun formation. This time Cook to his left. Samuel goes in motion to the bottom of the screen. MVS and Samuel to the bottom of the screen. It is a heavy run formation, and they do a halfback delay from shotgun. I hate the halfback delay from shotgun. Why would you go back 4 yards, wait 2 seconds, and then hand the ball off? Beats the flipping junk out of me. He does gain 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Mobile camera. Listen, this is my face. This is my face. I can't do anything about that. No camera can fix this. Okay, Spin. Sorry, no camera can fix this. 35 of you in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, share this video, like this video. If you're not subscribed to Hashtag Sports, do that. Shotgun formation on 3rd and 7 from the Jaguars' 48-yard line. Allen back pass, has a clean pocket, finds Cook again, who is unable to get upfield. He's going to be short to the 44. Going to be 4th and about 3. 4th and about 3. Spin says go for it. Let me know in the comment section. 1 to go for it, 2 to punt. 1 to go for it, 2 to punt. Looks like the offense is staying out there to at least draw an offsides maybe, or a false start maybe. 4th and 3, they're in the huddle right now. If you're trying to draw an encroachment, you need to get to the line in 15 seconds at least. So you have a couple snaps to try to get them to jump. Analytics say go for it. A couple people on here say, someone said field goal. Oh, we got it. We got it. Shakir out of the backfield. Good play call. Good play call. Shakir went in motion behind Allen. Allen faked the handoff to Cook. And Shakir went in motion from left to right. And then when he got behind Allen, he went back to the left at the snap. And he was wide open. Wide open. Spin says 3. Spin says go for 3. All right, 12:30 to go in the first quarter. Bills with the first possession of this game. Still driving downfield at their own 32. Another quick pass to Shakir. He gets inside the 30, inside the 25. He tiptoes down to the 20-yard line, and the Buffalo Bills find themselves close to the red zone at the 21. Yak, baby. Yak. Yak. Forgot to put that for you guys. My apologies. My apologies. Please accept My apologies. I'm sorry. So sorry. I think that's Dolly. I don't know. Someone smarter than me will help me in the comment section. I think that's Parton, right? Dolly Parton. Allen with the first snap under center. Fakes the handoff to Cook. This one goes to Knox. Knox gets maybe a yard. There's a flag down at the tackle. Not sure if they grabbed a face mask or if we have a holding. Knox is going like this, like they grabbed his face mask. So that'll be a free first down. Half distance to the goal will be inside the 10. Ineligible man downfield. Never mind. Ineligible man downfield. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 15 now from the 26. They're saying Dawkins got upfield early. So I find it hard to believe because it was a screen pass, pretty much. But he definitely did. But I don't know in the NFL, but in high school, so the pass was completed behind the line of scrimmage. And in high school, you cannot have a legal man downfield in that situation. But it's 1st and 15 either way. Shotgun formation. Allen over the middle. This one caught by Curtis Samuel to the 16. It's going to be 2nd and about 7. Hey, how you doing, Augusto from Mexico City? Welcome to Hashtag Sports. My name's Joe. If you're joining us on Facebook, and that's amazing, listen, go over to YouTube, subscribe to Hashtag Sports. Not only do we do every single Buffalo Bills game just like this, live play-by-play and reaction, we have post-game coverage. We do razor-sharp picks where we give you our picks, both straight up and against the spread, give you a couple parlays. Allen under center, MBS in motion. Cook gets the ball on 2nd and 6. He gets maybe 2 yards inside the 15. Looks like a Jaguar. The Jaguar made the tackle is down, and he looks like he's rolling on the ground. That's number 22 for the Jaguars. He held his shoulder right away. That can't be good. That can't be good. Had to pop it or something. That's Jarrian Jones, cornerback for the Jacksonville Jaguars. But welcome, Augusto. Glad you could join us. Spin says he would have rather 1st and 15 than 2nd and 10. Yeah, on that play, Knox maybe gained a yard, so I don't mind that either. And the Buffalo Bills now with a 3rd and about 5, I think it is. When we come back from commercial break, Buffalo Bills first possession of the game, driving deep inside Jacksonville territory, inside the red zone. Injury right now on the field that the Jaguars are taking care of. Again, number 22 of the Jaguars, when he made the tackle. As soon as he made the tackle, you see him grab his shoulder and kind of roll around. So Jarrian Jones, number 22 corner, was the one who made the tackle. If he has to be out for a substantial amount of time, we'll see how that affects the cornerback position for the Jaguars the rest of this game. But let's go over some of the games from this week and how, if in any way, they affected the Buffalo Bills, and maybe some highlights and lowlights from each game. As you look at the Thursday night game to start. Thursday night game was obviously a big one for Bills fans. Thursday night game was the Jets Patriots, and the Jets win this one 24-3. They looked really impressive. They did, but maybe, just maybe, the world was hyping New England a little bit too much after their win week 1 against the Cincinnati Bengals. Maybe we were just hyping up a little too much, or maybe once they played a real defense, they realized how tough it could be, because Cincinnati, we know about their slow starts, and their defense has not looked good through the first 2 weeks. Now, again, they played tonight, so we'll see how they do against the Commanders. But through 2 weeks, their defense has not looked that good. So New England did win that game. You have to give them credit for that. But maybe the world, the media, was giving too much praise to New England for starting the season 1-0. They go in against a Jets team who I thought New England would cover the spread, lose to the Jets. But I thought this would be a low-scoring game, and the under hit. But unfortunately, it's because for New England, that's because they could not score any points. And Aaron Rodgers had a really good game. He did. Give roses where roses are due. So he had a really good game, and they were able to take advantage of a weaker New England opponent. That's just who I think New England is. But Aaron Rodgers, again, and 22 is going straight to the locker room. So he's at least gone for the rest of the first half. Probably getting an X-ray. Wide receiver, 3 wide receivers to the left of Allen, 2 down to the bottom of the screen. Allen's going to take a run here. Gets the first down inside the 10. So it was a quarterback sneak from the get-go. Takes the snap, runs up the middle. Again, the Bills moving from left to right on your screen. If you've ever been to Buffalo to watch a game, they're going opposite scoreboard end. And it's 1st and goal Buffalo. 1st and goal Buffalo. 9:40 to go in the first quarter. A good first drive needs to end with 6. 13 in motion. Allen hands it off to Cook. He tries to get to the outside, get the edge, and he gets in. He's in the end zone. James Cook. Keep cooking, baby. Keep cooking. Everybody eats when James cooks. Elvis just had that on his guitar. I gotta say it, right? Touchdown, Buffalo. Hollins with some good downfield blocking. And the Buffalo Bills take the opening drive, 70 yards on 10 plays, and cap it off with a James Cook touchdown run. Extra point is up. And Bass misses the extra point. It's blocked. I'm sorry, it's blocked. Extra point is blocked. So the Bills are up 6-0. That might come. That missed extra point might come out when it comes to the final score, spread, stuff like that. But if the Bills win, I don't care if it's by 4 or 5 points. I don't care if it's by 3 or 4 points. I don't care. I don't care. So Jacksonville getting ready to have their first possession, but the Bills do get 6. Touchdown by James Cook, a blocked extra point. And the Buffalo Bills find themselves up 6-0. So we go through yesterday's games, some of the 1 o'clock games. Guys, I officiated 3 games yesterday. So I missed a lot of NFL action yesterday. Been trying to catch up since I do have the NFL Network through YouTube. You get those miniature games or whatever. So I've been watching a couple of those today. The Denver Broncos beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 26-7. Maybe this is the type of game where the Buccaneers kind of need to get slapped in the mouth, and that's what happened. They got a little too high on themselves, and that's exactly what happened. Bo Nix had a pretty good game, right? Had a pretty good game. And the Buccaneers dropped this one to the Denver Broncos, 26-7, like I said. Look at some of the stats from this game. Nix, 216 passing yards. Nix had 47 rushing yards and the touchdown on top of that. Batty for Denver had 9 carries for 70 yards. Sutton, 7 catches, 68 yards. But you look at the other side, and that's where things seem to really fall off. Baker Mayfield, everyone was impressed with him through the first 2 games, 25-33. So efficient, but only 163 yards. See you in a while. I'll be back. Good job. Thank you, Gusto. That was a good block, says Buffalo Snowy. Maybe our special teams has been a little sus all season so far. And that's why I said that before the show started, or before the game started, right? That was one of the things I said. I'm not happy with our special teams so far this season. And it shows up there once again. But I do believe that our whole special teams unit has been suspect this season. And it could come back to bite us in the butt, Luckily, with this new kickoff rule, we've seen a few more returns, but overall, a lot of teams are like, start from 30, start from 25. What's the difference? It doesn't matter. So I guess that's a good thing. Again, like I said, as of right now, I just want to see Bass kick it into the end zone every single time. As we come back from commercial break, Jacksonville getting ready for their first possession of the game. 6-0 Buffalo after James Cook touchdown, a blocked extra point, 9:34 to go. Buffalo Snowy says 2-point try next TD. And that's what analytics will tell you. I've never been a fan of it, but that's what analytics will say, and that's probably what will happen. I am not. I mean, obviously it depends when it happens in the game. This will be returned from the goal line to the 20, to the 25, to about the 27, 28-yard line, finally taken down. So what do you gain by that? If you're Jacksonville, if you're Buffalo, what do you gain by that? You risk injury, you risk penalty. Just you catch it in the end zone, touchback every time. He was on the goal line. I get that. But I'm not a fan of chasing points ever. I'm not a fan of chasing points. So if the Bills go up 12-0, like the Jacksonville doesn't score here and the Bills score on the next possession, why go for 2 at that point? Quick screen out and the run back slips. That's ETN. Again, Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback. They're going to be moving from right to left. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. 9-10 to go in the first quarter. Good to see you, Brett. 2nd and 9. Stadium getting loud. Trevor Lawrence in shotgun. He has ETN to his right. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Fake a quick handoff. Passes it out. Incomplete. Good coverage there by Rasul Douglas, forcing the incompletion. Number 7 for Jacksonville was the intended target. That's Brian Thomas Jr. He is tied for the Jacksonville lead for receptions so far this year. Him and Gabe Davis tied with receptions. I think they both only have 6, though. So not a huge number. 8:54 to go. Big 3rd and 9. Like I said, the Bills need to get off the field on 3rd downs, allowing 50% so far. Jacksonville has 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Blitz coming, almost gets there. Incomplete. Lewis gets his hand up, knocks the ball away. Rousseau on the pressure. There's a flag. Roughing the passer, isn't it? They're going to call roughing the passer. He hit him below the... No, holding on the offense. Oh, thank goodness. Woo! Rousseau made it look like that's what he was expecting. Like, Rousseau, as the camera was on Rousseau, he was not happy, and he was staying on the field. So I thought for sure, hey, homework's important too. Homework's important too. I understand. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button as you come in. Follow, like, share. A couple people who are normally in here aren't yet. So text them, see what they're up to. Punt formation for the Jaguars as they go 3 and out. Good punt. Caught inside the 15. There's going to be a flag. It looks like on Buffalo. To the 30. To the 34. Codrington with a nice return. No flag. 32 for Buffalo's on knee. He's going to be able to limp off the field. Hey, Niagara Falls. There it is. There it is. I told you. I put the over-under, I think, at 4.5. If you were here pregame, 4.5 times that that ESPN will show Niagara Falls like it's right next door to the stadium. Like they always do that. It makes me laugh. Makes me laugh. Bills up 6-0. Bills just got the ball. If you've just joined us, Bills got the ball first, went right downfield. Maybe a 6-yard touchdown run by James Cook makes it 6-0. Unfortunately, a blocked extra point, and it stayed at 6-0. Jacksonville just had their first possession of the game, went 3 and out. Now the Bills get the ball back. And see what they can do on their second possession of the game. Yep. Great start, just what we needed. Yeah, just keep the ball rolling, right? Just keep it rolling. Don't give up. And like I said, if the Bills score a touchdown this drive, I don't see the need to go for 2. Kick the field goal or kick the extra point. Go up 13-0. You know, when you're talking, to me, if you go up 3 scores, then you try to make it 21, if that makes sense. When you score that third touchdown, make it 19-0. You're up 3 scores. Go for the 2-point at that point. But you don't need to chase points ever. If you never want to go for that 2-point conversion, I'm okay with that. Make it 20-7, 27-14, whatever the case might be. You know, Amy said 38-18, something like that, 32-18. So, you know, we need to find a way to make that happen. They're not old enough to be staying up that late, Spin. They're not old enough to be staying up that late. Although, you know, there's an hour time difference, so maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Whatever you do. You do you. You do you. All right, back to the game. Josh Allen on the field. Lawrence trying to take a look to see what happened on that first possession. Again, Rousseau got some pressure. There's the hold. The helmet hit his knee. Yeah, I thought just at a live look, that made me know it wasn't. But on a live look, I thought maybe Rousseau hit him low. Shotgun formation. Quick pass out to Samuel to the 40. Not going down. Maybe 10 on the play. Maybe out of bounds right before the first down sticks. But way to fight for yards. Way to fight for yards. Lawrence up and walking around. So it looks like he's all right. Jaguars already suffering some from the injury bug. Number 22 went out after a tackle of James Cook. He's already in the locker room. Cornerback for the Jacksonville Jaguars is out. And then Trevor Lawrence takes that hit to the knee. But luckily he is walking around. They gave him first down, first attempt from the 45. Big handoff. Looking to go deep. Looking to go deep. Incomplete. Tried to go underneath. Was unable to find someone long. I think it was intended for MVS, but I didn't get a good look at it. But incomplete, broken up by number 5. Andre Cisco. We do have yak yards. Killing with the yak yards right now. 7:50 going in the first quarter. Bills have the ball 2nd and 10 at their own 45-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the left of Allen. 1 to the bottom of the screen. Allen looking to throw. Throws underneath. This one caught by MVS for about 6 yards into Jacksonville territory. Going to be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 for the Buffalo Bills. Again, second drive for the Bills. They scored a touchdown the first drive. Had the extra point blocked. Bills looking to keep this momentum rolling. The Jaguars went 3 and out. A good 3 and out by this Bills defense. Shotgun formation. Looks like it's Ray Davis to the left. Nope, that's Ty Johnson to the left of Allen. Allen going deep. Has a guy. That's Kincaid inside the 20. Big catch for Kincaid. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Buffalo. Big catch by Kincaid. And the Bills are back inside the red zone. Timeout, Buffalo. 6:35 to go in the first quarter. I don't like that timeout. I don't like that timeout. Yeah, Coleman wasn't in on the first drive at all. 10 plays, no Coleman at all. According to Matt Perino on Twitter, he played 91% of snaps on Thursday against the Dolphins. And I've not seen him at all in this game so far. But you know what? It doesn't look like we need him right now. But yeah, Darren, to your point, like I just said, according to Matt Perino, he played 91% of snaps last week against the Dolphins. And I have not seen him in there yet. Samuel goes in motion. 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Fakes it to Samuel. Blitz coming over the middle. Allen gets it away. Almost throws it. Well, he does throw right into the hands of number 23, but 23 drops it. Almost threw an interception. That would have been big for Jacksonville. If Jacksonville come away with not absolutely, Brett, I appreciate you joining me. If Jacksonville can come out of this without allowing points, that'd be so big. So big. Pressure come up the middle by number 33. and had to get rid of it quickly. James Cook does a good job on the back end, making sure that Lloyd doesn't get to Allen. 6:30 to go in the first quarter. And a quick throw out. This one to Shakir. Gets maybe 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Buffalo Bills. Clock running, 6:10 to go, 3rd and 5. Get in the end zone. Here we go. Here we go. Allen shotgun. Run back to his left. 2 wide receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. Allen looking to throw. Throws it. He's short. He is short. It's going to be 4th and 1. Johnson on the catch out of the backfield. Good tackle by the Jaguars to make sure he was short. Guys, 1 in the comment section if you want them to go for it. 2 if you think they should kick the field goal. That's tight. Allen's going to sneak it in. Allen's going to sneak it for the first down. Not even a question. Not even a question on what to do. And it's going to be a 1st and goal Buffalo. 1st and goal Buffalo. I'll put the one up now. Acknowledge him. Acknowledge him. 8-play, 56-yard drive, taking the 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shotgun formation. Samuel goes in motion. Hand off to Cook. Maybe 2-3 yards. Be careful, Dawkins. Dawkins with a little push after the play. Just don't get a 15-yard penalty. Be smart. Even Sam McDermott, do that. Be smart. Be smart. Be smart. 2nd and goal. Allen under center. Cook went the wrong way, or Allen went the wrong way with the fake at least. Allen looking to throw. Can't find anyone. Can't find anyone. Looking. Incomplete. Again, almost threw an interception. There's a flag down. Now 2 flags down in the end zone. One at the line of scrimmage. So it might be well, one of the officials has his hat off, which normally means that the receiver went out of bounds. Holding on the defense, holding on the offense. So replay the down. So 2nd and goal again. That never happened other than time taken off the clock. 4:12 to go in the first quarter. Bills up 6-0. Got a 2nd and goal here. Yeah, so to the point we made earlier, since 2000, the 2018 Texans are the only team to make it to the playoffs after starting 0-3. No Super Bowl champion has ever started 0-3. So that's how important this game is to Jacksonville Jaguars. Shotgun through our receivers top of the screen. They hand the ball off to Cook. No, that's not Cook. That's Samuel in the backfield. And he gets nowhere. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Yeah, I didn't like that play call either. Oh, man. 3rd and goal, 3:50 to go in the first quarter. Bills up 6-0. Need to get in the end zone, I think. I mean, a field goal does make it a 2-possession game, but 10-play drive, 5 minutes off the clock. Shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown! Kincaid! In the back. Now the Bills just win, and I finally win something. First touchdown of the season for Dalton Kincaid. 6-yard touchdown. And again, put 1 in the comment if you think they should just kick the extra point. 2, if you want them to go for a 2-point conversion. The offense is coming off field, so it's pretty obvious what they're doing. But you let me know in the comment section what you think they should have done. Go up 13-0 or try to go up 14-0. I think they should kick the extra point. 1 for the extra point, 2 for the 2-point conversion. And I've said that since the beginning. And if they fake the extra point, then I'll be steamed. Extra point's up, and this time it's good. 3:25 to go in the first quarter, and the Buffalo Bills lead this one 13-0. But as I said, with that Kincaid touchdown, the Bills win. Then I finally win one of my bets. Because as many of you might already know, Hashtag Sports has a partnership with betdsi.eu. Betdsi.eu will match your first deposit up 120% of your first deposit up to $1,000 in free bets. There it is at the bottom of the screen. If you look in the description, the link is right there. All you have to do is, I think you just click on it, or you can kind of paste it, whatever you do. And promo code HTAG. If you've already signed up to betdsi.eu, they do promo codes all the time, new promos all the time. As I told Ryan this past week, I had to put in some more money because guess what? I'm losing. This is going to be the first time, maybe if the Bills win this game, that I actually win something. But I had to put in some more money this week. They had a bonus where they doubled, they gave me 2 times my deposit. I was like, thank you. Thank you very much. I'll use it. I'll use this free money. So, guys, don't forget to go betdsi.eu. Again, link in the description. Great site. Great betting site to bet parlays. It makes it easy to bet parlays in between sports. If you like horse racing, if you like the casino where they have the blackjack, the craps, all that stuff, it's all there. It's all there. So go to betdsi.eu. Again, promo code HTAG, and BetDSI will match 120% of your first deposit up to $1,000 in free bets. So make sure you use that. Again, we want to thank them, and we want you guys, if you guys do bet, we're not asking you to bet. If you don't bet, please don't start because of us, but help support those who are supporting us. That'll be a great help to the channel, great help to them. Chase points when we have to. Exactly. And Jesus says, get Bass back in rhythm. I think that's a great point. The defense don't know who to key on. And that's the truth so far all season long. You look at the first week of the season, Josh Allen threw 9 different targets, I believe it was. This week we haven't had to even put Coleman in the game yet. Now, I don't know if there's an issue with Coleman. I hope not. But we haven't even had to use him. He's just sitting on the bench. Like, hey, guys, I'll just – Bills killing trap game. Trap game for who? For the Bills or for the Jaguars? The Jaguars could not afford a trap game being 0-2. Kick goes into the end zone, and the Jaguars will start with the ball at their own 30. And one of my bets was Dalton Kincaid gets a touchdown plus a Bills win. So hopefully the Bills can get this win. And Brady is calling us cucumber. Oh, they said it was a trap game for the Bills. I actually thought the other way around. I thought this was a necessary win for the Bills. With the Bills after this game having 3 straight road games. Last year, as the Jaguars get ready for their first play, I formation, they hand the ball off. Maybe getting 2-3 yards. The smoke from the fireworks is making things a little foggy, but ETN's able to get maybe 2-3 yards. So last year, there were 5 teams who had a road trip of 3 games, back-to-back road games. And in those 15 games, those teams were 0-15 against the spread. 0-15 against the spread. Now, that's saying they didn't win any, but it's tough to go on the road back-to-back weeks, let alone back-to-back weeks. I think the NFL did not do it. The NFL did the Bills favors when it comes to number 13 gets the catch. Going to be short of the first down. It's Christian Kirk on out route. Gets maybe 6 to make it 3rd and 2. But the Buffalo Bills the schedulers did us favors by, hey, you play Miami at night in September in Miami, so that was a benefit. And then you get 11 days off, a nicer rest between that game and the Monday night game. 3rd and 2, shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers on the tight end to the bottom of the screen. 1 wide receiver to the top. Lawrence is going to try to take off for it, and he is short. He's short. Big time tackle by the Buffalo Bills. Dorian Williams. 4th and inches, and I think Jacksonville's going to go for it here. This is a crucial 4th down for the first quarter. No, they're coming out. No, I'm sorry. This is a crucial 4th down. Jaguars 0 for 1 on 4th downs this season with 1:30 to go in the first quarter. But the defense has not shown any signs. I don't see any rain. Like I said, there was some smoke. And off DTN, and he gets it right up the middle. 1st down. But yeah, I'm not happy with the fact that our last of those 3 games is a divisional matchup. That does not make me happy. I would rather play Baltimore, Jets, Texans, or Jets, Texans, Baltimore. I don't care. I am not happy that they're all 3 AFC games either. Jaguars' first down comes with a minute to go in the first quarter. Bills have 9 first downs to Jacksonville's 1. Lawrence under center. Fakes the handoff. Has time. Steps up. Incomplete. Great coverage there by the Buffalo Bills. Benford with the coverage. Possibly got his hand on the ball. Possibly got his hand on the ball. But 2nd and 10. Second and 10, 38 seconds to go. Shotgun formation. 2 wide receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom. ETN gets the handoff out of shotgun. And it's about a 7-yard gain. About a 7-yard gain for the Jaguars. I think that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. Getting close to Buffalo Bills territory. But the Bills, a great first quarter for Buffalo. And the Buffalo Bills on 2 possessions find the end zone both times and are up 13-0. Jacksonville, like I said, in the first quarter, only 1 first down to the Bills' 9. And the Bills controlled that quarter. Bills controlled that quarter. And Jacksonville will start with the ball about 3rd and 3 from about their own 47-yard line. But a good start for the Bills. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Matt Perino tweeted out that Keon Coleman is in uniform on the sidelines. But 21 plays ran by the Buffalo Bills offense, and he has not been on the field a single time. I haven't heard anything as far as why that would be. But that just, again, that's just is what it is at this point. Is what it is at this point. And maybe they're not. They feel like this Jacksonville team, they can do other things against them offensively without Coleman in the lineup. And you know what? Sometimes these rookie wide receivers, if you can find them, give them time off, not a bad thing. You know, if you can find ways to give them time off. Hey, Miguel, good to see you. Let's go Buffalo. Ricky comes in. First time I can't even watch the game because it's on ESPN. Damn, if it's really frustrating not being able to watch our Bills. Hey, that's why I'm here, though, Ricky. That's why I'm here. Hang out with me. Have a good time. I'll try to explain the game the best I can. Be both play-by-play and color commentator at the same time. And hopefully give you a good call of the game. Obviously with a little bias towards our Buffalo Bills. But that's what I'm here for. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you just joined. And again, you're not the only one, Ricky, who can't watch the game right now. They have so many streaming services out there. And so few of them actually cover ESPN. So if you only have streaming services, which is, in my opinion, is the right way to do it, but if you only have streaming services, my sister has Amazon and Peacock. Well, neither of those carry ESPN unless you pay more for Amazon. So she's hanging out with us. And we're giving the rookie time off after 11-day break. You're right. It is. But we haven't heard anything to think he's injured or in any type of trouble. And hopefully it stays that way. Looks like Lions all-pro center Ragnow suffered a partially torn pec. So that means he's going to be out for a few weeks. Stinks for the Lions. All right, come back for the second quarter. Big third down for the Jaguars coming up. Again, Jaguar. If you're a Jaguar fan or even you want to get points on this drive. The Jaguars will start the second half with the ball. Shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Pass is complete to Thomas. Thomas stays in bounds, makes a couple moves, makes a couple guys miss. And it's going to be first down Jacksonville at the Bills' 41-yard line. Haven't heard anything from Gabe Davis yet. Another bet that I made on BetDSI was a anytime Gabe Davis touchdown. I could see them putting something together to get Gabe Davis in the end zone. Yeah, listen, I've been here for a while, and I appreciate you joining me on both on Believers Talk and here. Lawrence under center, hands the ball off to ETN, gets maybe 2 yards on the play. Looked like there was a little confusion on that play. The tight end started to go into motion at the snap. Normally, a tight end tries to get to the side of the field there where the run's going. Epineza coming out for Von Miller. And Oliver on the tackle. All right. Whatever Jacksonville does here, the Bills should match, whether it be a field goal or a touchdown. This is the 9th play of the drive for the Jaguars. Single set back. Thomas goes in motion. Fake the handoff. Pressure coming. Von Miller right there. Thomas, though, wide open. Big hit by Benford. Thomas able to hang on to the ball. Big hit by Benford. I would like to see more of our pass rush. Yeah, me too. Von Miller was able to get on that one. But our pass rush this season has been inconsistent, for sure. Jacksonville 1 for 3 on third downs. We got 3rd and 2 here. If they don't gain any yards, if they don't lose yards, I would expect them to go for it on 4th down. That Buffalo's 32. That pass has a clean pocket. Pass is completed to Kirk on the sideline inside the 25 for another Jacksonville first down. Another Jacksonville first down. They have 2 wide receivers right next to each other. 1 foot down. He gets that toe drag in there, and that's enough for a first down. McDermott's right there. He sees the catch. Come on, defense. Make a play. Lawrence in shotgun. ETN is not in. Number 4 is in to the right of Lawrence. That's Tank Bigsby. Looks like another false start. Tank gets the ball. Oh, no, it's going to be on the defense. The flag came late. It's going to be encroachment on the defense then. That was a free play. Free play. It's going to be 1st and 5. It's going to be 1st and 5. Because it was about a 4-yard gain. Yay, Bengals. Yay, Bengals. Another team that wants to avoid starting 0-3. So now the Jaguars in the red zone for the first time today. And at the Bills' 19-yard line. 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. Bills up 13-0. Single set back. Gabe Davis went in motion. Tank Bigsby gets a first down. There's a flag down. Doug Peterson knows it's illegal formation. Doug Peterson is telling the tight ends it's illegal formation. Or maybe he was telling Trevor Lawrence that. He was like, you can't have illegal formation. You can't have 2 tight ends off the ball. So it was illegal formation. So Buffalo got the ball first. So Jacksonville will get the ball to start the second half. Which means they can go back to back. Obviously, there's still 11 and a half minutes to go here. But if it comes down to it, if they need to, they can go back to back and make this game tied or something like that again. Bills get pressured. No, that was too late. I don't know how big of a hit that was. But if the defender coming in, if it was Epineza, there's no flag. Last time Epineza lowered his shoulder like he was about to hit Lawrence. A good 3 steps after he let go of the ball. No gain on the play. Maybe gain of 1. So it's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the Jaguars. But yeah, Epineza, to me, looked like he was going to get a late hit, and I was so worried. So worried. Yeah, Jaguars receive the second half. 2nd and 9. 3 wide receivers above on the screen. One to the top. Etienne back in. He comes out of the backfield. That's where the ball's going, and that's out of bounds. He leads them too far. Williams on the coverage of Etienne. Going to be 3rd and 9. Stop him here. Stop him here. Force a field goal attempt. Keep that 2-possession lead. Force a field goal attempt. 10:48 to go in the first half. Bills up 13-0. Jaguars have the ball close to the red zone. They had it in the red zone. Penalty put them in the red zone, then penalty put them back out of the red zone. So 3rd and 9 from the Bills 23. Shotgun formation. You have 2 wide receivers to the top. Now Kirk comes in motion to the bottom, so you have 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. Out of bounds. He led Davis out of bounds. Pass was to Gabe Davis. First target for Gabe today. Coverage by Rasul Douglas once again. Davis makes the catch, but is unable to get his feet in bounce at all. And it's going to be 4th down. Big stop. Hit the like. Big stop. Hit the like. 52 of you in here, hit that thumbs up button. And again, a lot of people can't get ESPN. A lot of people get ABC, and they're showing the Bengals game. Make sure you share this video. Let everyone know we're here. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 10:39 to go in the first half. The Bills up on the Jaguars 13-3. The Bills getting ready to have their 3rd possession. Have scored on the first 2. Let's score a touchdown here. Make this game 20-3. And make it harder for Jacksonville to come back. Last thing we need is a Jaguar comeback at this point. Last thing I want is for Jacksonville to come back at this point. The Bills looking good. Everything looks like it's going the Bills' way. According to ESPN, the Bills have an 80% win probability, which I hate when they do that. I don't like that at all. I think like 80% is a lot. And I don't think we're that clear with a 10-point lead. I don't think many teams are that clear with a 10-point lead. But the Bills find themselves up 13-3. Went over one of the games from yesterday. Went over to the Thursday night game as well. That's how far we got so far. The Vikings, with kind of a surprising win over the Texans. No one thought Sam Darnold was going to be this good. And if you're a Bills fan, you're not a big fan of the Vikings doing well. It's a good story and everything. But remember, we have the Vikings 2nd-round draft pick for the upcoming draft. And a lot of people were like, a lot of Bills fans were like, oh, the Vikings aren't going to be good this year. Sam Darnold's their quarterback. They're going to be awful. A lot of people were saying that, not just Bills fans. And yet here we are. They're 3-0. And Sam Darnold is far and away the comeback player of the year candidate, right? Far and away the leading comeback player of the year candidate. 4 touchdowns yesterday. 4 passing touchdowns. Only 181 passing yards, but 4 passing touchdowns yesterday. Really good day for him. The defense for the Minnesota Vikings made it really tough for the Houston Texans to get anything going. But like I said, if you're a team like the Texans, you hate losing. You hate losing, but if you're going to lose, it's okay losing to out-of-conference teams. They're not going to, at the end of the season, you're not going to lose many tiebreakers if you lose those games. So you look at that loss, and it stinks to lose, but you'd rather lose that game than many of the other games on the schedule. So you're okay. You'll take that one if you need to. You'll take that one if you need to. Bengals has started. Bengals already up 6-0, 7-0. Bengals got a touchdown. Burrow to Jamar Chase for 41 yards. So good job for them. No, not really. Not really. I'm what did DeMar Hamlin do? This is going to be returned before he was in contention. He didn't get it till the 30. It's about the 31, maybe 32-yard line. Again, it was at the goal line once again. But what did he gain there? Let that kick hit the end line and go out of bounds. Graves comes in with a fun fact. The last 2 times we lost to the Jaguars, last year in London and the year before that in Jacksonville. Last time Bills beat the Jaguars was in 2018. Yep, that was the game I was at. We were talking about that pregame, the Shaq Lawson Leonard Fournette fight. Single set back, fakes the handoff to Cook, underneath to Knox. Knox gets about 7 on first down. Do that all day. We'll take 7 yards on first down all day. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Again, score a touchdown here. Then even if you score a touchdown here, make it 20-3. Even if the Jaguars do double dip and get a touchdown at the end of the first half and get a touchdown to start the second half, you're in a game once again, but you still have the lead at 20-17. Single set back. Kincaid in motion. This time it's a stretch handoff to Cook. Cook gets maybe 2 yards on the play to the 41. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. No, I think it's because Darnold was benched last year, I believe. If you get benched, because Joe Flacco hadn't been good for a long time before he went comeback player of the year. 3rd and 1. 9:20 to go in the first half. Coleman's in, says Spin. Coleman's in. I see him. Fake the handoff. Allen looking to Cook out of the backfield. First down. He tries to stay in bounds, but then gets down. Smart, Cook. Smart. I don't care if you go out of bounds or stay in bounds. But once you realize it's 3 against 1, just get down. Don't try to fight it. They'll knock the ball out. They'll go after the ball. We know about your issues there. They're showing the pass. It was the 24th snap before Keon Coleman got in. And I'm okay with that. Again, imagine having a weapon. Hey, there she is. Hi, Mom. Imagine having a weapon that you could go without for 23 plays and put up 13 points. And then the 24th play, that's something else the defense has to be ready for. Allen to throw long, has nothing underneath the Cook. Once again, Cook into Jacksonville territory inside the 35. Let's go. Allen looked deep and then didn't have anything, was able to go underneath. And there's James Cook. Another big gain in the passing game. Eight minutes to go in the first half now. How you feeling? Allen, 14-17, a $148 and a touchdown. He does hand the ball off on this one. Davis slips on the turf. We saw Etienne slip on the turf earlier too. Be 2nd down. Gonna be 2nd down. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Davis staying in there. Shakir Coleman coming in. Again, the Bills got the ball first, so that means Jackson will get the ball start second half. Bills at the Jaguar 35-yard line. 2nd and 11. Allen shotgun looking to throw. Throwing deep. Throwing to the end zone. Intended for Hollins. I don't know if he thought Hollins was closer to the sideline than he was. But the defender would have had a chance to make a play on that ball if he would have been watching from the beginning. Unfortunately, a missed throw there. It's going to be 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11 for the Buffalo Bills. Johnson in to the right of Allen. Now he goes in motion. He's to the left, but he's behind the tight end. Now he moves close to Allen. Samuel goes in motion. Allen's just going to take off with it. He gets the first down. Where did he start sliding from? Because remember, so they're giving him the first down, but remember, it's for a quarterback, it's where you start sliding. But I think that's only if you lead with your feet, and Allen did not lead with his feet. So he led. They still give him the first down at 24. I guess he kind of covered first and then slid. I don't know. But they gave him first down. 1st and 10, Buffalo. Allen under center. Cook in the backfield. Single slot back. Fakes it to him. Allen looking to the end zone. That's Samuel. No, that's Coleman. Even better. That's Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. 3 possessions. 3 touchdowns. This Bills offense, yeah, it's pretty good. Do they miss Stephon Diggs? You tell me. You tell me. Does this offense miss Stephon Diggs? You tell me. Does this offense miss Gabe Davis putting up points after points after points, week after week after week? After 2 slow quarters, the first 2 of the season, the Bills have been on fire. Extra point coming. Extra point's up. Extra point is good. 6:19 to go in the first half. And the Buffalo Bills lead the Jacksonville Jaguars 20-3. That's Coleman's first touchdown of the season. You want James Cook to beat you? He did that last week. You want Josh Allen to beat you? He'll do that this week. It's no longer Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Like, this is a team. This is a team. And for every person who said, oh, now that Josh Allen doesn't have Stephon Diggs, this offense is going to suffer. Now that Josh Allen doesn't have Stephon Diggs, he's going to slip. If no interceptions through 10 quarters is slipping, let him slip. If 6 touchdown passes is slipping after 10 quarters, let him slip. Sigmund says, man, I wish I could watch this game. Watch it with us. Share the excitement. Share the passion with us. This is Bills Mafia. This is Hashtag Nation. Again, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Like this video. Listen, this isn't just this week. This is every single week. Every single week we do this. That includes next Sunday night as the Buffalo Bills, hopefully the 3-0 Buffalo Bills, go into Baltimore to a very hungry Baltimore Ravens team who came off an impressive win yesterday to face the Baltimore Ravens. Pat comes in and says, Stig was slowing us down. Who knew this whole time? This whole time. And here's the thing. Let's talk about this for a second, because we just talked about the Vikings surprising the Texans yesterday, right? The Vikings surprising the Texans. How many times while Diggs was on the Buffalo Bills did the Bills lose by 20-some points? How many times did the Bills lose by 27 points while while Stephon Diggs was on this team? Not many. I can't think of any. I know last year our biggest loss was 6 points. Vikings defense is legit. I believe you. Listening in from OK. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. 6:19 to go in the first half. Bills up 20-3. Great start. But remember, that's all this is. 6:19 to go. The Jaguars can easily score and then have, maybe the Bills will have time to do something on the other end of that, maybe. But 6:19 have time to score and then score start the second half. And then you could potentially be looking at a 20-17 game. Looks like the Commanders scored to tie that game up. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Just show me a full screen of the Bills game. If I want to watch the Bengals game, I'll tune in. I don't want to watch the Bengals game. I don't care if they're at the goal line. I don't care where they're at. Lawrence in shotgun. Etienne to his right. 2 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Tight end and a receiver to the bottom. Tight end gets the ball. That's number 85 with the reception. Gained about 6 yards on the play. Brenton Strange is the tight end with the catch. Second and 4. I don't care about the Bengals game. Hand the ball off to Etienne. Gets 2, maybe 3. Going to be third and about 1. Third and about 1. Again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're looking for free money, again, Hashtag Sports is happy to have Bet DSI as our sponsor. Looks like the Washington Commanders did score finally. Shotgun formation for the Jaguars on 3rd and 1. Pressure coming up the middle. Trevor trying to get away. Throws it out of bounds. It's going to be 4th down. This is a very impressive performance right now. Lawrence wants to go for it, and I just don't know if that's a good idea. Lawrence is egging his team to go for it, and I just don't know if that's a good idea at this juncture of the game. But listen, at the same time, the defense hasn't stopped the Bills one time yet. And let's say go for it. 7 seconds left on the play clock. 5, 4. Oh, now they give them 25. They put a fresh 25 on there. Don't know why they did it, but they did. Gave them a fresh 25. Bills 2 for 2 on 4th downs. Jacksonville 1 for 1. This is a long 1 yard. I mean, again, the analytics say go for it. I just don't know if it's a smart play. Lawrence gets it. Lawrence falls forward and he gets it. It's a lot smarter after the fact. It's a lot smarter after the fact. It's all right. It's all right. Again, we're talking pregame about the Bills allowing teams to convert 50% on 3rd downs. The 3rd down percentage is going to look better, but Jacksonville's 2 for 2 on 4th downs, but so are the Bills. So it goes both ways, I guess. And we've turned ours into touchdowns. Lawrence under center, fakes the handoff, looking to throw, going deep. Picked off Hamlin! Overthrew his intended receiver. Looked like it was Thomas he was trying to throw the ball to. And the Bills get the ball. The Bills in Jacksonville territory, rocking and rolling. Beautiful. Beautiful. Damar Hamlin's first career interception, and you know that has to feel good. I don't need to remind anyone of the story of Damar Hamlin, what he's been through. But his first career interception, starting now for the Buffalo Bills, that has to feel good. That has to feel good. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed that interception. Wow. Yeah, and the Bills up and with the ball in Jacksonville territory. They're going to start this drive at Jacksonville's 41-yard line. Sabres played today. They won 6-1. They put up some goals in these preseason contests, right? Put up some goals. I think they just put up 7 on the Penguins. It's preseason. Let's get that right. But they're scoring some goals. The Steelers beat the Chargers yesterday 20-10. Justin Herbert went out in that game, unfortunately, for the Chargers. Not sure what his status is going to be for next week. Fields actually looked pretty good in this one, right? Justin Fields, 25 of 32, 245, and a touchdown. If you put up those numbers, they can't bench you for Russell Wilson. And I think that he's earned the right to start the next 2 games, at least, at minimum. 3-0 start. Not many people predicted the Steelers to start 3-0. In fact, no matter what happens in the Bengals game, they have a 2-game lead already over every other team in their division. Plenty of time to go. Plenty of time to go. Everyone's holding back tears, man. I understand it. But no matter what happens in the Bengals game, they are the Pittsburgh Steelers 3-0. Everyone else in that division 1-2. So obviously, plenty of time to go, like I said, but a good start for the Steelers. The Eagles bounced back after that loss to the Falcons last week on Monday Night Football with a last-minute victory. Saquon Barkley, 2 touchdowns in this game. They are really looking good. Absolutely are really looking good right now. And let's cap the half off with another touchdown, make it 27-3 at half. Woo, looking great. But the Eagles win 15-12 over the Saints. Like I said, Saquon with 2 touchdowns in this one. Hurts didn't look that great. 29-38, over 300 yards, but an interception. Sacked 4 times. But talking about not looking great, talk about Carr has a touchdown, but only 142 passing yards and an interception. You can't put up numbers like that and expect to win many games. Back from the commercial break, first play is a handoff to Cook. Cook takes it inside the 40 to the 37. So it's going to be second and about 5 for the Buffalo Bills. Yeah. And the sad thing is Lawrence has him. Lawrence has Thomas going over the middle, and he just overshoots him. And Hamlin's there to pick it up. He has a Pirates logo tattoo on his neck. Life is good. Life is in the first half. Shakir with a quick catch. Inside the 35, inside the 30. Gets the first down. Tackled hard by number 26, Johnson of the Jaguars. Holds on to the ball. Yeah, I know Hamlin's from Pittsburgh. Went to the University of Pitt. Huge ties with Pitt. The city, I remember, was it this past offseason that people were making a big stink about the fact that someone asked him, how would you feel if you could end your career in Pittsburgh? And he was like, I'd love that. And people were like, oh, no, what did he say? The world's fallen. The world's fallen. He did just say that. Here he is making plays for Buffalo. Looks like there is an injury on the field. Another Jaguar down. Again, the Jaguars are without 1 cornerback earlier in this game. They lost number 22, Jerrion Jones. Made a tackle on Hamlin, and he went straight to the locker room. So not sure if he'll be coming back in this one. Don't know who was down on that play. But there was someone being tended to by the Jacksonville Jaguars medical staff. Looked like he was sitting up, though, so that's a good sign. But, yeah, the Bills are looking dominant right now. And I'm loving every minute of it. So put some points on the board before half. I'm okay with the Bills running this ball. You run the half out completely. Run the half out completely. Even if you just score a field goal here, making it 23-20. At this point, I'm okay with that. Make that 17-point game a 20-point game. Clearly, you want the touchdown. Brady a better OC than Dable? Well, totally different teams. Right? The team that Dable had compared to the team that Brady has right now. But he's looking good. Since Brady took over Week 11 last season, the Bills, the stat just set up there. I didn't see all of them, but the Bills have had the best record, top 5 in most all offensive categories. And that's without Stephon Diggs contributing at all last year and him not being on the team this year. So I'm really excited to see how this team progresses as the season moves on. Listen, Bills fans, listen right now. I'm going to tell you this right now, and not too many other channels will tell you this at this moment. There's going to be struggles this year. There is going to be a time in a 17-game season where the Bills are going to have a little slump, where their offense is going to look great, and we just got to ride it out, man. Because this is what this Bills offense can look like. This is what this Bills offense can look like. I like Brady because he isn't. I like this team. Yeah, I mean, I like this team because it's not a predictable team. We had a player who didn't play the first 23 snaps on offense, comes in, scores a touchdown in like 3 plays. 1st and 10 for the Bills at the Jaguars' 28-yard line. Shotgun formation. Curtis Samuel goes in motion. Goes behind Allen. They fake the handoff to him. Going deep. Has Cook. Oh, Cook. Oh, Cook, through your hands. Through your hands, Cook. That would have just been perfect. Oh, Cook, right through your hands, man. I mean, he's stretching his hands out. I get it. But, man, that needs to be a catch. That needs to be a catch. That's why you're supposed to be playing running back and not wide receiver. Oh, man. 2nd and 10. It's nice to talk about Cook's drop touchdowns in a 23 game, though. Shotgun again. This time it goes out. Is that full? I'm sorry. Number 22. That's Davis, yeah. Ray Davis with the catch, about 2 yards. About 2 yards. Third and a short 9. Third and a short 9. Coleman goes in motion to the top of the screen. You got 2 receivers at the bottom. Now you got Kincaid and Coleman at the top. Oh, across the middle, Shakir. Shakir inside the 10. 5. Touchdown, Buffalo! Yak yards again. Yak yards again. Beautiful. Beautiful. I honestly can't remember the last time the Bills played this good in the first half. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shakir was dipping his shoulder. I hope it was just in celebration, not due to some sort of injury. He took a hard hit. X points up, X points good. Hey. Hey. This is on prime time too, baby. Remember, tomorrow the hype train, it's going to be real. People are going to want this thing. If you're a Bills fan, if you're a Bills player, don't listen to the noise. Don't listen to any of it. None of it matters. None of it matters. Number 10 is a star. You know, also a star, number 17. Number 17 in the first half. 18-23, 208 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Yesterday, after the games, ESPN was talking about how Sam Darnold, or no, not Sam Darnold, Carolina's, whoever it was, doesn't matter. Andy Dalton, I forget it was Andy Dalton and Sam Darnold, they talk about how through 3 weeks, only one quarterback had thrown for over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. And they were all surprised it was him. Well, listen, this is week 3 still. But there might be a second quarterback coming up shortly. Might be a second quarterback coming up shortly. The score right now is 27-3. Buffalo, 4 touchdowns on 4 possessions. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Have to be happy with how this is going. All right, shotgun formation. Last play before 2-minute warning. Jacksonville at their own 30. Quick throw, high again. Caught, brought in by number 11. Washington with the catch. Yeah, he's doing okay. He's doing okay. I got to get on Twitter. Let everyone know that they were right. Josh Allen really struggling without that people are right. That Josh Allen's going to struggle without. Again, join me on Twitter if you haven't already. Really struggling without Stephon Diggs. Excuse me. Get some more scores from yesterday. What score surprised you the most from yesterday? What score surprised you guys most from yesterday? Let me know in the comment section. I thought I was still pointing that out. Still pointing 143.9. This is why Allen's stats are going to be down this year. Bill's going to coast on offense throughout the second half. Listen, again, if you're telling me, all right, let's just put this in perspective. All right, Spin, say he throws for 208 yards in the first half. Bill's cruising. You know, give me a quick second, give me a calculator. What's 208 divided by 17? Or times 17. I don't know why you divide it. You know, that's 3,500 yards. I'm taking it. 3,500 yards. I'm going to take that every day. Well, there's 2 Monday Night Football games next week, too. I hate this 2 Monday Night Football games thing. But I might like it more when my team's not involved. The Vikings definitely didn't think that. Vikings might have been the only one. John says the Broncos-Bucks game. Yeah, that was surprising. Jim comes in with the Steelers game. 49ers throwing up all over themselves. That was something. In that fourth quarter, couldn't believe it. But again, first of all, it's only the first half. Minute 58 to go. They score here. Make it 27-10. They get the ball starts. I think it's going to be 27-17 in the third quarter. Pass complete. Thomas with the catch gets first down. Still only the first half, guys. We've seen comebacks larger. We've seen larger comebacks. Shotgun again for Jacksonville. Over the middle, incomplete. That one in 10 for ETN. No, you're not resting Allen the whole second half. The most you can rest your starting quarterback probably is the fourth quarter, like a whole quarter. I'm good with that. If this keeps up, Bills up 41-3, start the fourth quarter. Go ahead, Biscuits. And the game is not over. It's the second quarter. Trevor Lawrence has 61 turnovers since 2021, most in the NFL. Did he just surpass Josh Allen or something? Oh, man. Josh Allen's a turnover machine, remember? Oh, drop. Number 85, the intended target, drops the ball. It's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Big third down for Jacksonville. Again, you really want to score before 108 drops since the start of 2021. Wow. 108 drops since the start of 2021. That's nuts. Second most is like 15 away from him. Blitz coming! Get him! Pin those ears back! Let's go. Timeout. Did they call timeout? The clock stopped, so I think they did. They have one left then. Let's go. Listen, if you made the trip up from Jacksonville, I hope you enjoy Buffalo. I hope you enjoyed being in Buffalo, because you're not enjoying yourself right now. If you made the trip up from Jacksonville to be a part of this game, to be a part of a Monday Night Football game with Bills Mafia, listen, Bills Mafia, normally very, very good with hospitality. Hopefully you had a good pregame meal. Hopefully you did something, because man, oh man, this Bills team isn't making you feel too good right now. Jamarcus Ingram on the sack. The Chiefs have the most, and they keep winning. Well, yeah, clearly, because when a player jumps on them, they get the pass interference call, rightfully so. When they jump on players, they get away with it. Takes it off bounds, goes to 30. Oh, almost broke it. And I said don't. I don't like when players take the ball off of bounds and try to run with it. I don't. If you're going to take off a bounce so it doesn't bounce further back, just fall. Get the ball, fall down. That's my opinion. Obviously, in that situation, it worked out all right for him. But the Bills have a minute 12 to put more points on the board. They have a minute 12 to put more points on the board. 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns. The last one only took 2 minutes and 9 seconds. But that's because we got off the Damar Hamlin interception. So many good things to talk about at halftime, guys. Make sure you're hanging out with me at halftime. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. Underneath, passes thrown. Shakir fumbled the ball. Kincaid right there to recover it. There's a flag down. So it looks like it's going to be against Buffalo, because it was at the snap. Looks like it might be against Buffalo. Kincaid, right place, right time. That could have been disastrous. Yeah, no, I agree. My boy Josh Allen might finally have 3 games in a row with 0 interceptions. Hey, I'm not going to speak that into existence yet, but I hope so. No, it's an offsides on the defense, so it's going to be 1st and 5. So the fumble would not have mattered. So give me a heart attack for no reason. Give me a heart attack for no reason. All I'm saying is don't give Jacksonville any momentum going into halftime. Shakir in motion to the top of the screen. Looks like you have MBS at the bottom. Shakir and Coleman to the top. Kincaid goes out for a pass as well. Pass underneath to Johnson. He gets the first down to the 49. Let's go. We only have 1 timeout. Only 1 timeout. Allen shotgun again. Throws this one 10 rows deep into the stands with no pressure on him. I don't know why he did that. This is only the 2nd time in the past 30 years that the Bills have scored TDs on all of their first 4 possessions. This proves how terrible we were for 18 years. Just proves how terrible we were for a long time. All right, let's try to get some points on the board. 1 timeout left. Shotgun formation. Shakir motion to the bottom of the screen. 1 wide receiver to the top, 2 to the bottom. Looks like Kincaid is also on. Free play. Free play. Free play. Free play. Hey, take a chance. You want MBS on a free play. Number 30, Brown, with a good breakup. But, hey, it was a free play. $36 seconds, a timeout to spare. Close to field goal range, I think. Like, this would be a long one. But would be one you'd attempt if that's the last case scenario. But yeah, Jacksonville's gonna have to buck some trends either in the second half of this game or in the season if they have any chance of making the playoffs. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 5. Allen underneath to Shakir. Shakir takes a big hit. Just get up. Just get up. Everyone's calling it helmet to helmet. They want helmet. Oh, and they got it. They got it. It was a big hit. No. Here's what I think, Ricky. I don't think they favor the Chiefs at all. In every game, the Bills get calls. We don't recognize them because we're Bills fans, but the Bills get calls. Jaguars get calls. Not in today's game so far, but the Jaguars in games get calls. I think the reason why the Chiefs get calls, or it appears that way to us a lot of the time, is because they are back-to-back Super Bowl champions. They are on TV all the time. Whether it be a 4 o'clock spot, 1 o'clock spot, Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football, Thursday Night Football, they're on TV all the time. So we watch all their games. Not only that, give me 1 second here. Shotgun formation. Pass out to Kincaid, complete. Kincaid inside the 20 to the 16, 25 seconds. I think now would be a good time to use that timeout, and they do. 24 seconds. Not only that, as a high school official, there are games, they're on local television stations, right? There are high school games, they're on local television stations. In your area, they have the same thing. We know when we're on TV. We know when, because they have to mic us up, all that kind of stuff, right? There's a little added pressure when you know you're on TV. Now, with the NFL, you might say all the games are on TV. Yeah, but when you're the game of the week, when you're the Monday Night Football game, like, I'm guessing that as an official, you're human, and it gets you a little more anxious. Gets you that butter. So you're gonna make maybe a few more mistakes when you normally wouldn't, or whatever the case might be. That call against Cincinnati was the right call. Allen rolling out, touchdown! Ty Johnson in the end zone. And with 19 seconds left, the Bills keep pouring it on. Pouring it on. Woo! Rick comes in and says, it's a stampede. How you doing, Rick? I feel like I haven't seen you much today, if at all today. 5 TDs by 5 different players. That's so big. Who do you guard? Again, Coleman didn't play the first 23 snaps of this game on offense. He took a nap. He got a phone call from his sweetheart right before the game started. He said, Coach, I'll be out in a little bit. Let me just calm her down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Brady was like, yeah, you do you. Whatever. Sat 23 plays, was in for 4, and said, you know what? Touchdown. I'll score now. Been cleaning. Look at you. That's why you clean on Saturday. Clean on Saturday. The Bills didn't play yesterday. Clean on Sunday. He got in, right? He got both feet down, right? That foot was still down after he caught it. It had to be because they already kicked the extra point. 27-3 Buffalo. I want my Bills by 50. Might be. What if they score 50 in the first half and then let up? Will that still count for you? Like, what if they score 50? I mean, it's 19 seconds. I don't think they're going to score 2 touchdowns in 19 seconds. Man. 247 passing yards, 4 touchdowns in the first half for that bum Josh Allen. That bum. Man. Again, this is the best first half of football I have seen from our Buffalo Bills in a long time. Now, this does, unfortunately, this does not carry over to next week. Next week, they could have the worst first half of football I've seen in a long time. Again, Christopher, I don't see resting your starting quarterback for a whole half. I expect to see a lot more running attack in the third quarter. I think it's them for most of the fourth quarter, but I just don't know if I see it. Josh Allen right now, No, that's not right. That's not right. They're wrong. Those stats that you see on the ESPN thing right now that I have for you are wrong. In fact, that it's still not updated. It's supposed to be 34-3. Let me update this for you. There you go. 22 of 28, 247, 4 touchdowns. Lawrence looking to throw, incomplete, intended for Gabe Davis. 14 seconds. I think if you're Jacksonville, you take a knee. Take a knee, lick your wounds. Trevor Lawrence, 9 of 19 for 51 yards and an interception. That's nuts. That's nuts. I would bring in Joe Andreessen. I would too, only because I would definitely bring in switch up your linebackers a little bit because that he's going to be needed. Von Miller almost got there. Woo! Von Miller almost got there. Check down to ETN. He gets about 8 yards. 7 seconds. Looks like Jacksonville called the timeout. For what reason? For what reason? Why, with 7 seconds left, are you going to try to get a field goal in here? Make it 34-6? Feel like you win? But yeah, Bernard's going to be out for a while, right? So play Andreessen. Play Morrow a little bit more. Just play these guys that you're going to need more out of. Man. 8 seconds. They had a second. 288 yards to 70 is the yard disparity. 3rd and 2. Throw another interception. Throw another interception. That skipped. That skipped. 2 seconds to go. 4th and 2. Yeah, that's short hopped. All right, 2 seconds. There's no defensive penalties. Don't keep this half alive. Don't do anything dumb. Let them run the ball for 30 yards. Who cares? You hope for a pick 6 for 40 points per half? You're mean. Jets did that last year against Miami, though, on a Hail Mary. No, he just throws it out of bounds. That's smart. What a great first half. Jacksonville going to receive the second half kickoff. Mark Hamlin leading the team into the tunnel. What a statement half. What a statement, right? And this is what the Bills needed to do. They don't need another close, drag-out game with Jacksonville. What they need to do is say, no, we're the best team right now. And being the best team in September might not matter too much, but it helps get into February. It helps get into February. Wow. What a great first half. Jim Skol's excited. Everyone, as you come in here, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Gonna be with you throughout halftime. Give you a little bit of a halftime show. Maybe give you a little song, a little dance. You know how we do. Let's do it. It's gonna be a white boy dance, though. There's no. I got no skills whatsoever. Some people have 2 left feet. I don't even move my feet, so I don't know what that means. Don't even know what that means. But all I know is it's not pretty. That's what I know. It's not pretty. This offense is scary. Absolutely is. When you have Ty Johnson scoring touchdowns, when you have Coleman sitting out for a whole quarter plus saying, I'm here. All right. No, coach, you don't need it. You want me to get Josh, you need a beverage? I give you a beverage. Yeah, you good? And then he just comes in. It's like, Josh, I'm open in the end zone. Touchdown. Yeah, here's what we do. That's what I do. But what a great first half by the Buffalo Bills. And yeah, I mean, this second half should not get close, guys. If this gets close at all, like if the Buffalo Bills do a Baltimore Ravens and this game gets within 10 points at all, I'm going to not have a voice by tomorrow. I promise. But great first half by the Buffalo Bills. Again, Bills up 34-3. We're going to go over some things that happened. some things you might have liked. And don't forget to join Paul and Mario. And who knows, maybe I'll join them after the game, post game. This is going to be one of those few post games where there's not going to be a whole lot to talk about that's bad. Ryan texted me. He said earlier this week, he did say earlier this week, the Bills are the best team in the league right now. And they are. What a beautiful half of football. It was. It was a beautiful half of football. Is someone here to join me? I can't even see you down there. I think you're here to join me. Hold on, let me get my headset on. We have company. We have company, guys. And I think he's gonna be as happy as I am. Is he? I don't know. What's going on here? Give me a second. There he is.
What's going on, buddy?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good.
Now, I said during the stream, and you can dispute this, yes or no, that's the best first half football we've seen from the Buffalo Bills in a long time. A long time.
I mean, anytime you're beating a team by 31 points at halftime, I feel like you should feel good about that.
I mean, it stinks that Josh Allen isn't going to be as good without Stephon Diggs. Like, that's miserable. But you just have to put up with what you have. You know what I mean? Like, this is what we have, and so you'll have to do.
I just want to point out it is week 3.
Right? I know.
So I do want to point out it is
week
3.
I've also said to hashtag Nation, don't fall for the hype train tomorrow, right? Like, after, like, enjoy today, enjoy it.
Sure. Yeah.
But tomorrow the press is going to be on our nuts, like saying, "Oh, look how great the Bills are." And it's like,
going into halftime, if we're just looking at the score being jersey numbers, it's Thurman Thomas versus Adam Podlesh, who was a punter for the Jags in like 2007. So that's where you are.
That's where we are.
That's where you are.
That's where we are.
And all things being considered, right? I think the complaint that Buffalo, it was going to miss Diggs. I think you do, right? So let's not be cautious about that. I think you do. And as the season wears on, maybe you see the effects of that. Right now, you can kind of navigate around that because you've got a really healthy rotation going in. Everybody's healthy and nobody's really banged up. Keon Coleman's not taking 100% of snaps. He's working in when they feel like they've run a series of plays where from that point forward, they're going to get a good matchup for him.
Yeah.
Shakir looks like a man on an absolute mission. He is so much fun to watch, catch the football. Every hit looks devastating, though. I don't know. I don't know why. Every hit looks devastating, and I don't know if maybe that's just my innate fear that he's going to that he's bound to get injured.
No, I said it a couple times. So just don't get hurt, please.
Yeah. But overall, you see a very healthy rotation. And again, you're going to see a healthier rotation for the rest of this game since you're up so much, right? You're going to see a lot of players get some playing time that they might not have always gotten. But the one thing I really like is the fact that, like, Mac Hollins, in years previous, you would run Gabe Davis, Stephon Diggs, and Mac Hollins would only be on the field when you intended to run the ball. And that made you very predictable. You could look at your setup and go, okay, well, they're going to run the ball here, right?
Right.
And now you can't do that. Mac Hollins is on the field. Mac Hollins is just as likely to catch a pass as anybody else. So the rotation is working to their favor because you don't have situation-dependent players in packages anymore. And Dalton Kincaid, what a vet move on that touchdown, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just basic football, right? Run with the quarterback. Just run with the quarterback. What a vet move. Great to see that.
But even, like, again, Josh Allen, look at Josh Allen's numbers, 22 completions. I'm going to count it real quick while you're here, to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, to 9 different targets. Like, that's I mean, you have Ty Johnson catching 18-yard touchdown passes. You have so many weapons. I mean, Knox only has 1 catch for 7 yards, and we know that Knox can be explosive at times. So just looking down this list, and it's like, as a defense, as I said on this live chat, like, you have a weapon who's out for 2 drives, just not there, just not playing, and he comes in, and 5 plays later he scores a touchdown. It's like, oh yeah, thanks guys. Like, who do you cover? And I think it's very
and I love the, let's just put our foot on the throats and just finish this team, right?
Yes.
Like we could always be critical about the Bills kind of pressing for points when they didn't necessarily need that. I think we saw that last year where the Bills sometimes would press for points where you didn't really need to.
Yeah.
I'm all down with this type of football, right? Like if you feel like you've got a chance to score, like you want to score before they go into halftime and figure something out. Yep. Right. And that's always a fear, right? I think as fans, sometimes we take a step and say, hey, why are you rushing before halftime? Right. Yeah. Why are you pushing the ball downfield? You're up this many points. Well, adjustments happen at halftime. You might not get those opportunities again. So, I'm all down for pushing for points before halftime, just as long as it's done safely. I don't think Josh has really put the ball into any harm. Except the one incompletion that he threw to three Bills players on the left sideline, but there was a flag, so it was a free play.
Right, it was a free play. Now, and early on in the game, this was 7-3 maybe. He threw he was getting pressure up the middle, and he threw what could have been a screen pass. I think it was number 28. I forget who it was. Had it in his hands and just dropped it for the Jaguars. Yeah. But I think that had to do with the pressure coming into his face, him stepping up trying to make a throw. But yeah, overall, you can't be upset about that. And I thought years ago, and you'll remember this, when Moss was with the Patriots, and they beat Tennessee like 56-3. Do you remember this game? And everyone was so upset, like, oh, how can they weren't doing anything terrible, like they were putting up points because they could. If you have a problem with it, you stop them.
Right. Yeah, it's not like it's not like in Madden where you run the same play six times in a row in a hurry up. Like it's not the same. I will say though, to me, the MVP of this game, I mean, of course, Josh Allen, right? You can't dispute that. But a non-Josh Allen MVP is Dalton Kincaid, right? Yeah. Early in the game, he catches a third and fourth pass that a crosser up the middle. Beautiful catch and run. I think that set them up and kept them going. Right. Yeah. Because the Bills have had trouble in sometimes those third and intermediates. Right. The Bills aren't afraid of a third down. Right. Like they're up a bunch of points and they had how many third down attempts so far? 10.
I can show you in a second.
I think 9 or 10 already.
But neither one of them guys are getting the game ball though, right? You know that.
No. Yeah, of course.
You know who's getting the game ball, right?
So,
Tamar's getting the game ball, which he should. Like absolutely should. Where are we on third downs? Third downs. So we're 6 of 8 on third downs, but we're 2 of 2 on fourth downs.
Why? Yeah, going for it on fourth down.
Yeah.
Someone just said, think it's a matchup thing, right? You think you can take it if it's under 4th and 3, the Bills are going for it, right? Yeah. And here's the thing. This is the mentality that you take in against teams like the Chiefs. These are games that you put the rest of the league on notice. But again, this is a Jaguars team that hasn't won yet. Right. They're 0-2. So, these are teams you should beat into the dirt. Now, I think as Bills fans, these games have made us cautious before because we lost to Jacksonville last year, in the international game. But Jacksonville had already been in London for a week already. Right. Yeah. Correct. So, it's a big difference here.
But we could argue, we could say that the Jaguars haven't won a game yet this year. And you're right. That's the record is 0-2. But the thought of the desperation they came into this game with, knowing that there's only been one team in the past 20 years who has gone 0-3 and made the playoffs. Yeah. Think about Baltimore yesterday. They had that desperation going to Dallas, and they came out with the victory. So Jacksonville had to have that same desperation. So for Buffalo to come out, punch him in the mouth early, and then to punch him in the mouth often and say, no, you're not getting up. This is a knockout. We're the better team. We're not going to play around. And that's what Buffalo, and I talked about this a little bit during the pregame. That's what Buffalo needed to do to prove that they are, as Ryan said on Wednesday, and, proofs in the pudding. As of this point, September 23rd doesn't matter too much. But as of September 23rd, the Buffalo Bills are the best team in the league.
Yeah, I don't think that's debatable right now. Right. I don't think that's debatable. Miami's fallen on their face. The Bengals are off to an 0-2 start, and they're losing the Commanders right now. Yep. I don't think there's any debate at all that the Bills are the best team in football. And the Bills were a team that everybody was concerned that they had taken a step back because you lose Poyer, you lose Hyde. Early in the season, early in the training camp, you lose Milano. You've now got two guards that most teams wouldn't love to be your starting guards.
Yeah.
You got a new center.
Yep.
You got a right guard that was in a contract year. You have no wide receivers that most teams had heard of. You're going to go in and draft your number one wide receiver in the second round. Like this wasn't a good recipe. It's all working right now. And it's fun to watch the Bills get to play matchups so much. At some point, though, a team's going to figure out what they're doing, and then we'll get to see how Joe Brady adjusts, and we'll get to see how flexible this defense really is, because the Bills defense, I think, has been underrated because, sure, you gave up 28 points to Arizona. It was week 1, man. Right. You gave up 10 points to Miami. You've given up 3 here. You got to start talking about the Bills as a top 5 defense in the league with a new play caller.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Because McDermott no longer is calling the plays.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. And I've said I could see us losing 2 of the next 3 games, right? Like we have, and again, this is another reason why I said this game was so important, because our next 3 games are all on the road, and that happened to 5 teams last year, and those 5 teams went 0-15 against the spread. They didn't lose all those games, but 0-15 against the spread means you lost more than you won. So. And to go into Baltimore, then to go into Houston, then to go in, and Diggs is going to pump up that Houston Texans team, and then to go into New Jersey, that's a tough 3-game stretch against 3 really good teams, 3 quarterbacks who everyone has on the top of their top 10 of MVP candidates coming into the season. So you could easily see the Bills losing two of the next 3. All of a sudden, they're 4-2, and you're like, oh no. But again, it's all about stretches, right? As you've said, and how will Brady then adjust to what the defenses figure out?
Right.
It's easy to start off hot, but keep it going, or to combat what teams do against you is tough.
Yeah, and the next two games that the Bills have, they're at Baltimore, at Houston, and then at the Jets, right? So 3 consecutive road games, and those are very well established coaching staffs that know how to approach Buffalo.
Yeah, and we all know how Josh Allen gets frustrated about a Jets defense, so I don't expect that to change.
That's the game to circle right there. If Aaron Rodgers and Robert Saleh are even talking at that point, that's the game to circle on the calendar.
Oh no, he just went in for a pump instead of a hug or whatever his excuse was. That's a lame excuse ever.
Yeah, that's a pretty lame excuse. Because
not only did they miscommunicate, like Aaron looked pissed that he was going in for a hug. He was just pissed. I was like,
I know. What a time to be alive, where we could get such dynamite coverage on the sidelines of whether or not the quarterback and coach hug. What an amazing time.
I can't wait till next week when the Jets score their first touchdown just to see what happens. Jaguars start with the ball. They have a completion too. Oh, before you go, something else happened to me today that it's the first time it's happened this season. At least it looks that way. So Wednesday, when Ryan and I did our prop bets using BetTSI, one of my picks was Kincaid touchdown plus a Bills win. And so I might win something. I'm in the money.
Yeah, you're in. Little bit. Oh, I ran a very small parlay myself on BetTSI. Mine was Kansas City -3, because that was an easy one. Bills were -5.5. I was like, well, that's an easy one. The Bills are at home. They're going to stop the Jaguars. What was it? And I coupled it with a anytime touchdown from I don't remember, but it was going off at like 1,500 to 1.
Was it a Bills player? Because they're going to score.
It was not. It was not. Yeah, it was not.
It doesn't matter if you remember who it was.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I could lie. I could just say anybody who I know scored a touchdown.
Yeah, that's right.
Say that's who it was.
That's who it was. 2nd and 6 for the Jaguars. This is going to become more of just a hangout at this point, which I'm cool with. Shotgun for Trevor Lawrence, 4 wide, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Quick out, incomplete, so it's gonna be 3rd and 6. Some tripping on the turf in the first half, and that just happened there with one of the tight ends. I saw some guys losing their foot in each.
It's been raining most of the day in Buffalo. It's like a drizzle all day. Yeah. And when you get on that turf, that can sometimes be a problem. Yeah,
gets a little slick, right?
Yeah. So. Well, Joe, I can leave you.
Sure. You're doing post game, correct?
Yeah. That'll happen.
So you'll do post game right after the game. while we sit back and watch the end of the Bengals Commanders game or something like that.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And you know what? I know Ryan said he might join you. I'll give you a text. Maybe I'll join you because we should have a little fun. All right. Sounds good, bud.
All right, bud.
All right.
Go Bills.
Second half. Yep. Go Bills. Thank you, Paul, for joining us at halftime. A completion on 3rd and 6. A good tackle by Buffalo, but it looks like it was the wide receiver was smart to get to the sticks. Number 54 of the Bills with the tackle. But they're going to move the chains. That was Spector with the tackle, and it's going to be a first down for Jacksonville. Didn't say that too much in the I think it was a bad spot too, but they gave them the first. They feel sorry for the Jaguars. So it's 34-3. They're like, listen, just give them the first down. It's all right. Give them the first down. I think McDermott was even the ref. So you're like, just give it. Just go ahead. It's fine. It's fine. They changed the spot. So it is 4th and 1. They changed the spot. See, spin, they listen to you. But the Jaguars are going to go for it on 4th down. They listed 12:35 to go in the 3rd quarter. Jacksonville got the ball first. Again, I want to say thank you to Paul for joining us at halftime. Don't forget to join Paul and Mario and maybe some other people for the postgame. Maybe Ryan, maybe myself. Who knows? We'll have a bunch of fun. I think Ed Oliver lined up off sides. Number 4, Tank gets the carry. He gets the first down, gets tripped up by the Bills, but it's enough for a first down. They did have him spin. They did have him in the backfield. But Bigsby able to get away from Lewis. And Benford trips him up. Luckily, Benford trips him up there too, or else if he gets that edge, it could be a long run. Lawrence and shotgun ETN to his left. Jacksonville moving from right to left on your screen. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen, one to the top and the tight end to the top, lined up on the line of scrimmage. And the pass over the middle, caught. And it looks like it's going to be an extra half distance to the goal penalty added on. I didn't think there was any contact to the helmet or a defenseless receiver. I don't know. I have to see it again. I didn't think it was any type of defenseless receiver or anything like that. But it looks like Jacksonville's going to give the ball half distance to the goal. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. I want to see this again. I didn't think there was, but good throw by Trevor Lawrence to Christian Kirk, right over the hands of number 90 for the Bills. I guess maybe Hamlin went in with the helmet. I guess. Yeah, there's helmet-to-helmet contact, but not. Again, they're both lowering their shoulder, but okay. First and goal for Jacksonville after the penalty. Lawrence under center. Fakes the handoff. Looking into the end zone. Caught. That's number 85. Strange with the touchdown. So the Jacksonville Jaguars come out on their first drive of the second half and go downfield, making it 34-9. Excellent coming. I'm trying to think if they go for 2-point conversion starting now and get them. So what was it? 34-3. So you're talking about 31-point game. I guess you need 4 scores. 3 of them could be 2-point conversions. So you might as well. No energy at all. Spin says, how about 6 touchdowns? Yeah, if the Bills match here, it doesn't matter, right? Bills come out. Josh Allen says, I match this. And then it's easy sailing from then on. I don't know why ESPN is not updating for you guys. I'll look into that later. We will look into that later for you. But, man, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But Jacksonville came out and they scored a touchdown. That's fine. Let them. not going to get worried yet. Again, I don't want to see us do what Baltimore did yesterday, letting the Dallas Cowboys back into the game, or the 49ers did yesterday, blowing a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter. Who should score next, Samuel, Knox, or Davis? 21-10 Washington. Spin comes in, says, yeah, the Bengals might start on 3-2. And then everyone's surprised, right? Everyone's surprised. Bengals are in the red zone, though. Maybe before the end of the half there. And I don't know who gets the ball start second half. I think Washington. I know the Bengals were the first to score, but I don't know if that means that they got the ball first necessarily. Let's see. Yeah, Cincinnati got the ball first, so they need to score to end the first half. You think Cook or Kincaid should get another touchdown? Well, let's get Josh Allen a rushing touchdown. How's that sound? For all you Josh Allen rushing TD anytime parlay people. Know what I'm saying? Get you guys a touchdown. Sorry, guys. Reading some texts. Who should score next? I don't know. Great day for our Bills. So far, last thing we need is for a quick 3-and-out and Jacksonville score again, though. That'll start perking my ears a little bit. I know you say it's crazy to think about that in a 24-point game, but that's only 3 scores. Only 3 scores. McLaurin with a big touchdown. Oh, no, he just got inside the 5. Inside the 5. And then they score the next play. First and goal. Looks like it's a rushing touchdown for Daniels. All right, Cook gets maybe a yard on first down. I mean, the Bills are going to try to shorten the game here, right? And it makes sense to do that. Shorten the game. But I would prefer them come out first drive against this team and be aggressive. Make it 41-10 and then slow it down a little bit. Yeah, that's what they're doing right now. They're just keeping Josh in. You run Cook shotgun formation, 2 wide to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top. Now they are going to throw it here. Pass is completed. Looks like that's Hollins with the catch. And that's going to be a first down. Just keep moving the chains. Yeah, no, you don't take anyone out till the fourth quarter. You might rotate Hollins in more, Morrison more at tight end, things like that. But you still keep your starters in there from time to time. Make sure that they're ready to go. Fourth quarter is when you start, if you can, you start leaving some of your starters on the bench. Maybe Cook out first. Run the ball on first down. Davis with the carry, about 4 yards. Keep that clock moving. 9:45 to go in the third quarter. Yeah, absolutely, Jim. Ball control, clock moving, points. I mean, at this point, yeah, I'm even happy with a field goal because that guarantees it's at least a 4-possession game. And I don't know if Jacksonville's going to have 4 more possessions in this game. Fakes the handoff. Allen, is he going to run with it? He's going to run. Slide or get out of bounds. Thank you. Gets the first down. Good run by JA17. It's going to be a first down Buffalo. I would like for him to get out of bounds maybe a yard sooner. I mean, the Jacksonville linebacker did a good job letting up, but you might come across a player who doesn't care at this point, being down 34-10, and doesn't mind a little bit of a late hit. Josh is thrown for 263, rushed for 35. Hands ball off to Cook. Cook sees a hole, gets inside the 30, inside the 25, to about the 23-yard line. $8:25 to go in the third quarter. Again, keeping that clock running. Bengals did get a field goal, so they're down by 8. That's going to be what the score is at halftime, 21-13 there. Bills have 22 first downs. Jacksonville has 10. Remember, it took them almost a full quarter to get their first down. They had 1 first down the whole first quarter, and that came with a minute to go. Cook on the other side, inside the 20. Tripped up by number 51, or he had a much bigger run there. Ventrell Miller with a good shoestring tackle. Could have been a much bigger run there. It's like a script for a feel-good movie. Right now. 2nd and 4. Cook 9 rushes for 40 yards. Big handoff to Cook on that one. Allen looking to throw. Pressure comes up middle. He rolls away. Looking downfield. He's just going to run for the first down and get out of bounds. Allen gets 5 yards. Picks up the first down. Moves the chains. Clock keeps moving. Again, as Paul said, as I'll say, and you got enjoy this one while it's this one. Come tomorrow, we think about Baltimore. Because what's going to happen is Baltimore is going to play a tough game against us, maybe come away with the win, and then everyone's going to talk about how impressive Baltimore is. It's a week-to-week league, guys. A week-to-week league. Single set back. Cook on first down with the carry. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but Josh Allen's hand, obviously Josh Allen's hand, non-throwing hand, is still feeling the effects of week 1. He is handing the ball off with his throwing hand. He has to kind of hand it off sidearm. Not sure if I'm a fan of that, but it hasn't become an issue yet. 6:15 to go in third quarter. Bills letting the clock run. And there should not be a single snap outside 10 seconds on the play clock for the Bills the rest of this game. Davison now pistol formation for the Bills on 2nd and 10. Fake the handoff, looking to throw, rolls out. He's going to fake the throw, and then he takes off, gets about 5 more yards inside the 10. It's going to be 3rd down. Third and 6. Maybe Josh will get his rushing TD. That's what I said. That's what I wanted. Bills playing easy on Madden mode, Madden on easy mode, Madden on easy mode. I don't know what we're saying here. On 3rd downs, Josh Allen 6 for 6 for 77 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 first downs. Shotgun 3rd and 6 from the 9. Has a lot of time looking end zone. Pass deflected, incomplete. 5:06 to go, 3rd quarter. Bills will settle for a field goal. Again, get points. We'd love to see a touchdown there, but took a lot of time off the clock. Jim Spin says go for it. No, we got 100% fourth down percentage right now. Don't need to go for it. Just need to kick the field goal. Kick the field goal. Make the field goal. Make the field goal. It's 27 flipping yards. It's good. Okay. 5:03 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Buffalo Bills up 37-10. So, at this point, if the Bills score no field goals, 2 Jacksonville touchdowns, that's fine. That's fine. Don't want to see it the whole rest of the game, but, is what it is. Josh Allen, 23 of 30, 263 passing yards. Has 6 carries for 44 yards, so over 300 all-purpose yards or passing plus rushing yards for Josh Allen. 4 passing touchdowns in today's game. Shakir is leading receiver, 6 receptions for 72 yards and a touchdown. Christian Kirk, the leading receiver for Jacksonville, 4 receptions for 56 yards. Trevor Lawrence got over 100 yards on that last possession, passing the ball. Like we said, Commanders up 21-13 over the Bengals at halftime. Don't know where I left off on yesterday's games. You had Green Bay beat the Titans 30-14. Green Bay 2-0 since Jordan Love went out. Malik Willis doing a good job in his absence, not just keeping the Packers' head above water, but winning 2 games. Again, when you have a backup quarterback in, the best you can ask for him, well, all you ask of him is to go 500. I'm not saying it's the best you ask of him, but that's what you ask of him. Just make sure, just try to keep the team at 500. And right now he's 2-0. Don't know if Jordan Love will be back in 4 weeks from his original injury, but that would mean worst case scenario, the Packers are 2-2 after those 4 weeks. Next week's a tough one against Minnesota, and then at the Rams for them. So if you're looking at for the Packers, that's what you look forward to. The Giants upset the Browns 21-15. I know that probably eliminated a lot of people from their elimination pools if they weren't eliminated already. Colts beat the Bears 21-16. Those are all the 1 o'clock games. I would like to see Josh get to 300 passing yards. I just don't. It depends how this drive ends and how fast this drive goes. Because if this drive ends with Jacksonville no points, I want to see Josh Allen in there, but I don't see him throwing the ball enough to get 37 passing yards. Unless it's one pass play and it just breaks free for a big gain. I just don't see that happening. But I could be wrong. Seahawks beat up on the Dolphins, both on the scoreboard and unfortunately for Skylar Thompson in real life. Skylar went out in that game. Seahawks won 24-3. Panthers beat the Raiders 36-22. Andy Dalton with a great game coming in. I don't mind Andy Dalton. I'm not a huge fan one way or the other. But obviously Bills fans, remember what happened not too long ago, helping the Bills break the playoff drought. So yeah, if you're a Bills fan, it might have been kind of cool to see Andy Dalton, especially beating an AFC team. Again, whenever an NFC team plays an AFC team, unless it's the Bills, we should be cheering as Bills fans for that NFC team to win. Even if it's Dallas. Etienne comes up the middle for 8 yards, tackled by Mitt Williams. Baltimore did hold on to beat the Cowboys 28-25, even though they allowed the Cowboys to score 19 points in the fourth quarter. And the Rams came back to beat the 49ers, scoring 13 points in the fourth quarter to win 27-24. Detroit beat the Cardinals 20-13. Second down and 1. All day to throw. Looks like that's Kirk with the catch. Out of bounds after a first down. And then the Chiefs hold on to beat the Falcons yesterday 22-17. Sunday Night Football. Well, I thought it was a good game. Well, I thought the Sunday Night game was a good one. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Blitz coming up. Epineza from the outside gets the sack. Defense getting some pressure now, too. They can pin their ears back, right? Just pin your ears back. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. And that's going to be a full Epineza sack, too. Even though Williams came in late to help clean up, I think Epineza is going to get full credit for that one. Shotgun, 2nd and 20. Pass caught. It's number 11 for the Jaguars with the catch. Parker Washington. Shotgun on 3rd and 8, just inside Bills territory at the 49. Pass complete. That might be a flag too. Hamlin stops him, maybe short. Fourth and 1, they're going to go for it. Yeah, no, that's all an accurate statement by TV and Sleep. You want to see Sam Darnold do well? Just to kind of mock Jets fans, they get the first down, rush up the middle to the 39. Minute 30 to go in the 3rd quarter. This drive's great for the Bills. This drive's great for the Bills. It's going to lead us pretty much to the end of the 3rd quarter. I mean, it might end in points. You would rather it not end in points, but other than that, I don't know. It really depends because Jacksonville can't kick too many field goals unless they've conceded the loss, which I'm okay with. Ooh, Bills are lining up off sides. Bills are lining up off sides. There should be a flag there. Russo is definitely lining up off sides. Throw is high. Incomplete. Give me 2nd and 10. Yeah, I think a 27-point lead. 16 minutes of game time left. We're happy. You feel all right. Second and 10. Timeout Buffalo. Yeah, I mean, they were definitely past the line of scrimmage. Either that black line was completely wrong or the whole defensive line was encroaching at the snap of that ball. Commercial break. Buffalo calls timeout. Up pretty big. Like I said, the Commanders do get the ball to start the 2nd half. Not sure how close they are to starting. With the Commanders up 21-13 in Cincinnati. That was my elimination pool pick, was picking the Bengals. That was dumb of me, but at the same time, I probably would have picked Cleveland if I didn't pick them. So they already lost. So what's the difference? What's the difference? These elimination pools are getting down to only a few people left really quick. Yeah. That's all attack McD for wasting timeouts because now we won't have them at the end of the 4th quarter. I agree. It's ridiculous how he does that, right? Ridiculous. You just never know if the game's going to be on the line later. Who's the next player on this defense to make a play for Buffalo? Who's the next player on this defense to make a play for Buffalo? Let me know in the comment section who you think it is. I would love to see a Von Miller sack. I really would. Especially if they keep letting us line up beyond the line of scrimmage. That makes it easier. I would like to see a Von Miller sack. Pile on. Go ahead and pile on. Everybody pile on. Brother, well, I don't know. I don't know what he saw. I mean, I guess he doesn't want to give up. Maybe he does want to give up an easy touchdown. Maybe he's like, guys, give him another one. Give them another one. I hope not, but you never know. Never know. Yeah, unfortunately, the one thing that, not the one thing that stinks, but when you have a score like this, Cole Bishop will be in the game soon, hopefully. But when you have a score like this, the sad thing is the defense is going to give up yards. And, it's not going to matter. But when you look at, teams' defensive stats and things, the Bills will then look worse than it is. If what I'm saying is making sense. If what I'm saying makes any sense. 2nd and 10, shotgun formation. Fake the handoff, looking to throw. Gabe Davis throws it underneath. 14-yard gain. Is that Gabe Davis on the catch? It was Gabe Davis with the catch. I think that's his 2nd catch of the day. Shotgun. At the 26, 1st and 10, 20 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Thomas with the catch stays in bounds. It's going to be 1st and goal, Jacksonville. How often is garbage time in the entire second half? Unfortunately going to be scoring some points. They're going to be scoring some points, it looks like. And that's unfortunate. End of the 3rd quarter. That's fine. That's fine. We lost the quarter by 4 points, and that's fine. You have a lead like this. He'll take it. Throughout the 4th quarter. Sprint the earth myself. Yeah. I agree. And they're going, like, in a game like this, they're going to do that. You understand that. There's nothing Jacksonville's doing right now that makes you concerned that they're going to get back in this game. But, man, you just wish at some point it would all just stop and you would just play the defense. But at the same time, you play that aggressive style defense you're playing the whole first half. Again, does it lead more to injury or anything like that? Don't want that. Definitely don't want that. So we talked about 0-3 teams and their unlikelihood to make the playoffs. Statistically speaking, about 80% of teams that start 3-0 make the playoffs. Sorry, 74%. So dating back to 1970, 155 teams have started the season with a record 3-0. Of that group, 115 have made the playoffs. That's according to DraftKings Network, tknetwork.draftkings.com. So 115 of those 155 playoff teams, that's 74% of teams that start 3-0 have made the playoffs. So that's kind of a good omen for the Buffalo Bills. 42 have reached the Super Bowl, and 21 have won the Super Bowl. So, take that for what it is. But the Bills looks like will start 3-0. Washington's in the red zone. Cincy and Jacksonville both going to start 0-3. That game's obviously a little bit closer still. But if they both start 0-3, it's going to be tough sledding. As the stat shows, 2nd and 7 for Washington at the Cincinnati 9. All right. Bill's about to get the ball back. No, I'm sorry. It's 1st and goal for Jacksonville. I assumed. Maybe what I meant is there's about to be a turnover. Turnover. Here it comes. Strip sack. I formation for Jacksonville. We're going to run on 1st down. Etienne gets to the 7, maybe the 6-yard line. Daniel's looking to throw. They do the split screen thing. Pass is complete to the 1. So it's going to be 1st and goal. Daniels, man. This Washington team might be 2-1 after today. Might be 2-1. Maybe it's time to take them a little bit more seriously. Or maybe the Bengals just stink. Looks like there's a flag on the play. Looks like it's a false start in Jacksonville. So it's going to be 2nd and about 11. 2nd and goal from the 11. Second and goal from about the 11, maybe the 12. We will know a lot more after these next 3 games. We will know a lot more after these next 3 games. Baltimore on the road, Houston on the road, Jacksonville or Jets on the road. Shotgun formation into the end zone, incomplete. Intended for Davis. Hamlin on the coverage. Intended for Gabe Davis. 3rd and goal. Jaguars 0 for 2 on 3rd downs in this half. 2 for 10 for the game. That's what I talked about. One of my keys to victory. Wanted it to be under 30%. As of right now, it is. Lawrence gets hit as he throws into the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Ingram on the coverage. It's going to be 4th and goal. Lawrence staying out there. Oliver with the late pressure on Lawrence. It's going to be 4th and goal. Make a play. Make a play. Billy the Buffalo wearing a Dan Orlovsky shirt. I think Dan's the one calling this game tonight. Other than me. I mean, I'm calling the game, but Dan's there. 14-13 to go in the game. Bills up 37-10. Jacksonville has the ball, 4th and goal. Three wide receivers to the top of the screen, 2 to the bottom. Looks like it might be a false start again on Jacksonville. Their right tackle has to get ready for Von Miller to come at him. So 4th and goal now from the 17-yard line. At number 17. Bring the house. Yeah, you're pinning your ears back on this one. You're bringing at least 5, I think. You're bringing 5. I don't want TD, but I kind of do. So Josh won't come back in no matter what happens here. 14-13 to go. I don't think Josh comes back in at all. 3 wide receivers top of the screen, 2 to the bottom once again for Jacksonville from the 17. Von Miller's coming. Von Miller gets the sack. Von Miller. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Recognize. Game recognizing game. You know what I'm saying? Bond's looking good, man. Bond's looking good. I'm loving it. Bum, 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 bum. I'm loving it. Versus, I kind of love it. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Let's see if it lasts. Let's see if this momentum lasts into next week, right? Again, because I mean, this is great for today, but this is a week-to-week league. So, luckily now we have a quarterback who's been here before as far as the veteran. We've won games by a lot before. Hopefully he's not going to take his foot off the gas come tomorrow, come Tuesday. He's going to say, listen, guys, it's one win. We can lose the next game 45 to 10. It would be one loss, right? If you lose a game 45 to 10, you go into it saying it's one loss. Same thing with the win. You win 37-10, you win 24-21, whatever the scores are. It's just one game. And we have a veteran quarterback now who will hopefully remind everybody about that. And you have a veteran like Von Miller who knows what it takes to be on a Super Bowl winning team. Von's back for now, but still September. As Paul said at halftime, it's still September. But man, it feels good right now, doesn't it? Feels good right now. Yeah, if you haven't already hit that like button, be sure to do so. Hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to Hashtag Sports, we're live every single Bills game day. And Paul and others will be, whether I'm there or not, will be with you for post game of tonight's matchup. I'm the lucky charm. If I'm the lucky charm, man, we've had 4 Super Bowls by now. Been doing this since 2018, and no rings. Allen is back in, under center. 1 yard loss on the play for Cook. He's asking to be taken out. Kenneth comes in with a woo! Ric Flair style. So it's at Ravens, at Texans, at Jets. That's a huge stretch. Then it's Titans, Seahawks going to Seattle. So 4 of our next 5 are on the road. Another run on second down. This is going to be a big one. About 10 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Going to be 3rd and 1. Big run there by Davis. Paul was just here at halftime. And he'll be there for postgame as well. 3rd and 1, 13 minutes to go. Bills 6 of 9 on 3rd downs. They run the ball this time, gets stuffed. About a 2 yard loss on the play. Pretty predictable in my opinion. I'm not saying I'm upset about it. Last thing you need is Josh Allen taking an unnecessary hit. Spin says go for it. Yeah, I like Ray Davis too. I like all 3 of our backs. Whether it be Cook, Davis, or Ty Johnson. Martin gonna get a chance to punt in this game. There's a whistle for something. Bills call timeout. They did not. Bills call timeout with 12:02 to go. What in the world is going on? What is going on? Bengals have the ball in Washington territory at the 46, trailing 28-13. 7:05 to go in the 3rd quarter there. Wow. I'm just wasting my time. That's what they're doing right now. They're just wasting my time. Josh Allen today, 23 of 30, 263, 4 touchdowns. Great day for Allen. Also 44 rushing yards, over 300 yards total for Josh Allen. Keep that. Yeah. Why are you calling timeouts? Why are you calling timeouts? Defense is doing great. Defense is doing great. Did do great. You know, what happens from here on out doesn't affect my opinion on this defense. Fair catch called for about the 16-yard line. Good punt by Martin. Lots of hang time. Give yourself team time to get down there. Again, you know, if what we're complaining about in a game is timeouts with a 37-10 lead, I'm taking that. I'm taking that. Please be upset about timeouts. In a 37. Oh, there's a personal foul. Why are you getting personal fouls right now? What happened? What happened? Why would you get a penalty like that right now? I would love to see what happened when they come back from commercial. Because they went to commercial break. They come back from commercial break because of the personal foul. Rick, it looked like the coaching staff was talking to Ingram on the sideline. At least that's what it looked like to me. Yeah, that's Ingram, number 46. But I don't know what happened. Would love to know what happened. But no need to worry about too much. We'll let the coaching staff take care of it, right? We will let the coaching staff take care of it. Bills, according to ESPN, Bills are 99.9%. I like it now. It took them a long. Yeah, it did. It did. It took a long. I mean, I feel like we've been sitting here watching a punt for the past 5 minutes, and that's all we did. And Sam Martin's good punt gets wasted anyway. So, wasting my time, as I like to say, Jim. Wasting my time. But there's 54 of you in here. I hope I'm not wasting your time. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel. We really do appreciate it. Anytime we can get the love, subscribe, share, follow. I guess follow and subscribe are the same thing. Those would be called synonyms. But, you know, whatever. Clutch. What's the clutch? There's no clutch play today. I mean, they're going to show Hamlin's interception, which is big. But, man. What if Hamlin ran that back for a touchdown? What? Like, how excited would everyone have been if he ran it back for a touchdown? Washington still up on the Bengals, 2013. 5 minutes ago in third quarter there. Lawrence and shotgun from 31 after the penalty. Still want to see what happened. Sack coming. Sack coming. Sack coming. Another sack by the Buffalo Bills. That's Casey Toohill, who got injured last week. So glad to see him back. He was trying to get that ball out, too. You see him. You see him trying to get that ball out. Another shotgun formation. Pass underneath. Caught, but only good for a yard. Bengals in the red zone looking to score to turn it back into a one-possession game. It's going to be second and goal for them. Good for two. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, after his injury last week, he was out for the rest of the game, I believe. No, he was not. He came back in last week, but glad to see that for him. 3rd and 17 from the 25. Von Miller pinned his ears back. Passes underneath to 30. This is Etienne again. Gets a 32 before he falls down. Chase with a catch. Gets inside the 5 to about the 2 before a pile of Washington players take him down. It'll be 3rd and goal. 3:45 to go in the 3rd quarter in that game. 4th and 10 for Jacksonville. Who gets the sack here? Who gets the sack here? Does Vaughn get another one? Does Tua get another one? Bills are showing a blitz of 7 people. Jacksonville Lawrence says, no thanks, timeout. Bills had everyone on the line of scrimmage. He was like, no, we're good. 3rd and goal for the Bengals with 3:12 to go in the 3rd quarter. Jacksonville called the timeout. 4th and 10 with 10:04 to go in the 4th quarter. A Hamlin pick 6. You want that now? You want that now? You want to rub it in a little bit now? Okay, I'm fine with it. I just want to know. Don't see Coleman in. Bengals call their 2nd timeout. No, Washington called timeout on this 3rd and goal. All right. 4th and 10 for Jacksonville. 10:04 to go. 37-10. Vaughn's coming. Vaughn almost got there. Incomplete pass. Vaughn almost got there. 9:58 to go. The Bills will take over. Imagine if we have Milano and Tehran. Completely different. Everything's different if that's what we have. 3rd down. Looks like the Bengals may have scored. No, they're saying incomplete. They're saying incomplete. They're saying he was out of the end zone and caught it. And then went to commercial break. So I don't know anything after that. But the Bengals will have a 4th down and goal from about the 2. Well, Bernard's going to be coming back, right? So hopefully we'll Teron Johnson soon. Hopefully. We'll have them guys back. I don't think we'll have Milano back till at least mid-December at this point. But this defense is looking really good. And if you add some key pieces there for a playoff push, could be exciting, guys. Could be exciting. I'm happy with the win. I'm happy with this game, all in all. Let's be honest. But I'm not going to get too crazy with it. Win today, we shouldn't rush them back next week. No need to rush them back at any point. And we've seen this Bills coaching staff never really rush anyone back, right? Now, some of the coaches may have changed, but I feel like that's a McDermott thing. I feel like that's, McDermott does not want to rush these players back. So I think that will never happen under McDermott's watch as far as if he's unsure if players should play or not. If a player's ready to play or not, I don't think he's going to force or just take the opinion or word of the player when it comes to a player coming back or not, right? Like, I think he's going to really do his – Vaughn did just miss another sack. I think he's going to let his medical team do their due diligence. And that's what's going to help him make his decision, not necessarily what the players want, if that makes sense. Vaughn did just miss another sack. 3 sacks for Von Miller this year already. Again, just stay healthy, and we have a dominant defensive line, I think. And that's good because defense travels. Bengals did score a touchdown, make it 28-20. Is that still J.A. in? No, that's Trubisky. Trubisky's in for Josh Allen. False start on the first play. Yeah, this is just going to be 3 runs and punt. We don't need a throw. We don't need a throw anymore. After this game, I'm going to celebrate at the beach. Have fun, man. What beach? What beach? I want to be at the beach. Run to the outside. This maybe 2 yards. That's Davis on the carry. Why do we need to get in field goal range? Why? Why do we need to get in field goal range? You want that 40. All right. You want that 40-point game? Matt doesn't need more experience. It's not like he's a rookie. Not like the field goal would mean anything. Davis up the middle. Good run there. Be 3rd down. Let Mitch throw give him some reps. He gets his reps in practice. Mitch is in, Rick. Mitch is in. And he's been in the league since 2017, so he should not need reps. Spin just wants to get everyone reps. Get him reps. Real game action. 8:35 to go in the 4th quarter. Bills up 37-10. They have the ball in field goal range. Oh, Trubisky is going to throw. Throws to Samuel. Samuel makes some people miss. It's about 4 to the 25. Bringing it 4th and 2. We don't need Josh getting hurt ever. Ever. Bass coming in for the field goal. So hopefully everyone will get their 40 points here. Hopefully everyone will see their 40 points by the Bills, which everyone wants to see. That's what everyone wants to see. 4th and 3. Tyler Bass coming in, 43-yard attempt. Snap is down. Hold is good. Kick is good. 7:45 to go. Bills up 40-10. Yeah, everything's working out. Everything is working out. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be a-okay. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be all right. Baby, don't worry. In the comment section, who sings that? Comment section. Who sings it better than I did, by the way? Much better than I did. Give MVP a rest. Christopher, do you tell us what beach you're going to after this? What beach? I know it's not in the United States, but I just want to know what are the beaches like there? What are the beaches like there? Confidence builder? No, he's fine. He's fine. The next one got blocked. Blame your offensive line. Blame Reed Ferguson. I don't care. I don't care. Dan says we win 2 of the next 3 games. I'm definitely okay with that if the Jets game is one of the 2 that we win. Right? Like, I'm okay with that if the Jets game is one of the 2 we win. You know, beat Baltimore. Well, that would make Baltimore 1-3. That'd be crazy. Beat Baltimore and beat the Jets, lose to Houston. Spin says, forget that. I just want to win next week. That's where my head's at. Just win next week. That's it. Start 4-0. We'll discuss 5-0 after we go 4-0. Going 3-0 is the 3rd step of going 20-0. There you go. We only guaranteed ourselves a 3-14 season. Like, that's it. That's all we've guaranteed ourselves so far. Beat the Ravens next week. But yeah, like if we beat the Ravens, beat the Texans, and then lose to the Jets, that would make the division a lot tighter. And after starting 5-0, last thing you want to do is make the division tight. Beat the Jets, and then you're 6-0 and have a 2-game lead on every team, at least. Pass kicks out of the end zone. Jacksonville will start on the 30. Commanders already in Bengals territory once again. And the third quarter, the Bengals need to get a stop somehow. If they ain't gonna stop them, it doesn't matter. Etienne gonna take off, big run here, about 14 yards, gets to the 44-yard line. Buffalo. Jets will be tough, especially Jets defense always gives Josh Allen headaches. Let's see how he does with Brady as offensive coordinator. Run the ball again. This time it's not Etienne. This time it's Johnson who slipped. $6:50 to go. O-line played amazing this game. Absolutely, they did. Let Cook cook. Not a huge statistical game by James Cook in this one. It didn't need to be, obviously. But 11 carries for 39 yards. Shotgun formation, 2nd and 9. Fumble! Picked up! No, pick it up! Pick it up! Total jumps on it. Mac Jones saying that's why there was a turnover. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Solomon knocked it loose. Tuhill with the recovery after he tried to scoop and score it. He wanted to scoop and score it, guys, but just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Yes, it does count as a strip sack for Solomon. It's our 5th sack of the day, too. Yep. 5 sacks. Tannehill back in. And off on 1st down. I think that's Ty Johnson in there this time. Gets a yard. 6 minutes to go. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Again, the other game, the Bengals down by 8. Washington has the ball in Cincinnati territory, getting ready to start the 4th quarter. Celebrate this one tonight. Get ready to go back to work tomorrow. Get ready to go back to work tomorrow. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I mean, because today's Monday. But remember, you have a short week. Johnson to the outside. He gets knocked out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Get Trubisky that passing touchdown. That's fine. Put Allen back in for a QB sneak right now. Yeah. Yeah, then he gets hurt, and everyone in Buffalo hates you forever. Bills have the ball, 1st and goal, 5:05 to go. This is blissful boredom. I love it. Sorry, I'm boring you. Ends ball off on first down. No yards. Jacksonville show some pride. 4th and 1 from 33 for the Commanders. I'd kick the field goal. I know analytics would say go for it, but I'd go up 2 possessions. Let me know if you disagree in the comment section. They're up 28-20, 13:43 left in the game. 4th and 1 from the Bengals 33. It's a 50-yard field goal. You don't think the Bills get a TD in here running? No, we don't need a TD, so it's fine. Run more clock then. 4:10 to go in the 4th quarter. Bills up 40-10. Run, run, run. They got in. They got in. Well, you're wrong. Well, you're wrong, Spin. Well, you're wrong. Ray Davis. His first touchdown of his career, right? I think so. I don't think he's had a touchdown yet. There is now a flag for celebrating, probably. Yeah, bums. Washington called timeout. Yeah, 50 burger. We're fine. Still playing time for a pick 6 too. They have Mac Jones in. Don't worry about it. No foul on the play. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Congrats to Ray Davis. Yes, easiest 47 I can remember. It's going to be a lot harder the rest of the way. It's going to be a lot harder the rest of the way. But take it when you can get it. Take it when you can get it. 4:04 to go in the 4th quarter. Bills up 47-10. Showing little signs of letting up. We're looking at the new Highmark Stadium right now. We'll see what next year, I think, right? Next year's the first year of the new stadium, I believe. Or is it the following year? Pretty sure it's next year, right? Someone let me know in the comment section. Next year, 2025 is the first year of the new stadium. Should be ready by next year. Showing Terry Pagula in the box. Should be trying to get our Sabres ready for the season. Josh is at 142.1. Man, it went down since the first half. Went down since the first half. Baskin ready to kick it off. Into the end zone it goes for a touchback. Not Bills fans left. If you were a Bills fan, would you have left by now? It's Monday. I get it. It's Monday. You have work in the morning. I get it. They went for it and got it, but now it's 4th and 5 from the 24. So now you definitely kick the field goal. Now you definitely kick the field goal with 11:35. They got more time off the clock, if nothing else. So good for you. But pass outside. Thomas with the catch. Be 2nd and 1, 9-yard gain. Mac Jones again in there. Shotgun. Fake the run. Pass the ball. Number 13 of Jacksonville with the catch. Christian Kirk. Again, I haven't heard much out of him today. Jaguars at Houston next week. And then play the Colts. Then back-to-back London games against the Bears and Patriots. Then go to Green Bay to play the Are at home to play Packers. Hands the ball off to Etienne on first down. Etienne has a big carry into Buffalo Bills territory to about the 33-yard line. 2:50 to go. Jacksonville in Buffalo territory. Buffalo Joe in. Well, then you should make that tackle. Commanders now 31-20 with 11:30 to go. Shotgun formation. Pass to Kirk. Kirk trying to get to the outside, maybe 2 yards on the play. The other Joe is in. The other Buffalo Joe. Again, guys, don't forget that Paul will be with you post-game. Maybe Ryan, maybe myself, maybe Mario. Who knows who's going to be with him? It's your guess is as good as ours. Doing some post-game, talking about this one. It was a fun one. Bills fans don't get these too often, but it was a fun one. Most fans probably don't get this too often. Shotgun, Mac Jones looking to throw. Oh! Oh, we could have had that pick six, ladies and gentlemen. We could have had that pick six. Kier Elam was reading it, wanted it. That could have been that pick six. Like I said 4 minutes ago, we have Mac Jones in there. 4 minutes for him to throw a pick six. Give that to me all day. A fun game I couldn't watch. I hate ESPN. Sorry, boss. Glad you could join me, though. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 8. Pass is incomplete. There are flags down. Gabe Davis on the sideline. Not sure if he's hurt. Pass interference defense, number 29. Wow. All right, first down. If you say so. What's the what? What? I would love to see before that because there was nothing there. I would love to see before that because there was nothing there. Yeah, it looks like Gabe Davis is going back to the locker room. Hopefully it's nothing serious for him. Number 2 for Jacksonville gets the carry, gets about 11 yards. Don't know about that PI call. Don't know about that PI call, but okay. Okay, I believe you. 29 is our punt returner that we got from the Jets. Codrington? Yeah, Codrington or however you say it. But I mean, from what we saw, there was no pass interference at all. Now there's an injured Bills player, which is terrible. Last thing we need is injuries. Even if it isn't a starter, you want to keep that depth as much as you can. You want to keep that depth as much as you can. Ball at the Bills' 12-yard line. Again, we want to thank BetDSI for our sponsor for coming along with us this season. Going to be with us all season long. So if you haven't already signed up for BetDSI, go to BetDSI, link in the description, and put in HTAG as your promo code. Again, HTAG, all capitals. I don't know if that matters or not, but if it is, all capital letters. And they will match your first deposit up to $1,000, 120% in free bets. So make sure you check that out. Oh, it's 2-minute warning, says Spin. Good. Whew, good. I was wrong. Thanks, Spin. Thanks for correcting me. That makes me feel better. Bengals already in Washington territory. Again, down 31-20. They need a touchdown, go for 2. Still plenty of time. Still 10 minutes to go in that game. So plenty of time. But I just, the Bengals have not stopped Washington yet. So can they do that? Well, Keon was out. I don't know if you're with us the whole time, Kenneth, but Keon was out. He didn't come into the game till like the 24th offensive play for the Bills, and he still scores a touchdown. And that's the thing about this team. I think that's what makes this team so scary moving forward. 9 different players with a catch in today's game. Who do you cover? And if Coleman only had, what was Coleman? 2 catches, 3 catches? Coleman, 1 catch for 24 yards. Coleman only had 1 catch. You look at this team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 targets now. I don't know who was added. Maybe MVS. Yeah, maybe MVS got a target and reception in the second half. Yeah, so 10 different receiving threats. And yeah, Coleman could easily go off for 7 catches. He could easily get Shakir's numbers from today, 672 and a touchdown. We know James Cook can be the lead guy. 1 catch, 1 target, so spin. Yeah. Shotgun formation again. Lots of movement on the lines. Looks like it's going to be a false start on the offense. 2 minutes left to go in this one. Bills are going to move to 3-0 with a very impressive showing. And the good thing is both last week's game and this week's game, the Bills haven't had to show much in the second half as far as what they're doing on offense. Oh, that's not going to work. Elam right there to make a tackle. Loss on the play. Good play by Elam there. Second and 15. They can get a first down inside the 5. Again, going to be an uphill battle for the Jaguars now as they go to 0-3. Only one team since 2000 has made it to the playoffs after starting 0-3. And that's the uphill battle that the Bengals now face as they did score a touchdown. They tried 2-point conversion. It fails. So it's 31-26. So if you want to tune into that game and just listen, I completely understand. Pass underneath is complete on 3rd and 16. Gets about the 10. So it's going to be 4th and about 7 because they can get a first down. The minute to go. Bengals still have a chance. I can't say go Washington. I have the Bengals in my elimination pool. There's only like 20 people left after this week. So, all right, 4th and 8. 4th and 8. Shotgun into the end zone. Incomplete. That one broken up by Codrington, number 29. The Bills will take over. 2 kneel downs, and this one's over. 2 kneel downs, and this one's over. Bills only allowed 1 touchdown. Again. Elam CB number 1 next year? Maybe. Maybe 3rd year spin. 3rd year. Man, they just can't stop Washington at all, can they? Trubisky's coming in for some kneel downs, and that's it. Guys, thank you for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. Again, stay awake a little bit longer. Watch the end of the Washington Commanders Cincinnati Bengals game and tune in as Paul and others, who's going to join them, nobody knows, are joining you for post-game. We'll see if I'm there. I'm not sure yet. Not sure yet. Still playing games to play. Absolutely. Still playing games to play. Plenty of games to play. And let's see if the Bills can keep going. Allen wants them to kneel it down again. Game's over. Game is officially in the books. The Bills are officially 3-0. Long way to go. So spend the next 2 to 4 hours enjoying this one, depending how late you're up. Hamlin already on his cell phone. So excited. Good job by DeMargan, his first career interception today. Showing some love to Bills Mafia. Again, if you haven't already subscribed to Hashtag Sports, be sure to do so. Join us every single game day, all week. We got something going on. Wednesday, we got razor sharp picks. Catch Ryan and I as we hit some parlays. I hit my Bills parlay today. Again, Kincaid with a anytime touchdown, the Bills win. So making you some money, at least trying to make you some money. But we thank you so much for joining us. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You'll know when we go live. And guys, we're also doing fantasy football shorts all season long. Ryan, Paul, really doing a good job there. If you need some help on the waiver wire throughout the week, they got you covered. So whether it be hashtag sports shorts, whether it be razor sharp picks, whether it be my live games, or whether it be Paul Mario with the post game, make sure you join us every single week. Thank you for joining me on this edition of Hashtag Sports. Again, Paul and Mario or others, who knows, will be joining me for the post game for this one as the Buffalo Bills beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 47-10. Bills moved to 3-0. Again, 74% teams since 1970 have made the playoffs after starting 3-0. And so that's a good sign for the Bills. On the flip side, only one team since the year 2000 has made the playoffs after starting 0-3. Enjoy the rest of the other Monday Night Football game. Enjoy the post game. Enjoy your week. It's going to be a fun week. And then join me next Sunday for the game between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. I look forward to talking to you all then. Until I do, go Bills.